It's opening day. Let's go. Well, I mean, like it's the second opening day of 4, like apparently. I don't know. I'm personally like morally not counting those games in Japan, and that's just a moral choice of mine. So what about you, Alex?
Am I amongst friends?
You were muted for a second. Say that again.
Oh, am I amongst friends? Is this a safe place?
This is a safe place.
This is the real opening day.
I don't care what anyone else says.
100%. The fact that I just have to write domestic opener is annoying to me. It's very annoying.
I know. I've been saying like stateside opener. It just this is the opener. Everyone's jazzed today.
Let's go. And I mean, you know, we got to go. First go Cubbies, says Rufus Monkey 406, Charles W. Let's one up the Orioles. Orioles hit apparently 7 home runs today. So there you go. And then Tim Obscene, they have a dynasty going for 162-1. He's referring to, or 162-0. He's referring to the White Sox. The White Sox won 8-1. What in the world? Are we on backwards day? Like, do I need to go up to someone at a bar and say, my name is George, I live with my mother, I'm unemployed? Like, what's going on here?
I watched a chunk of that game. The Angels did not show up. I don't know if it was too cold in the Midwest, even though it was a beautiful day where I live, but they didn't show up today.
Guys, we're going to go over some lineups for a second here. Hey, Boog, we get to finally see Boog again. It's been a long time. Alex Cohen was getting a lot of love in the booth. First of all, hey, cheers. What are you drinking?
I am drinking a bottle of wine that my girlfriend got me for Valentine's Day. So shout out to Megs.
There you go. I was going to drink an IPA and I couldn't find the can open or the bottle opener. So got myself a Michelada.
I've never heard of that.
Modelo. Oh, Mitchell, you never done a chelada, like the red beers with the tomato sauce and everything in it?
No, it's I'm in Miller country, so we got a lot of basic beers around here. Even though it's Wisconsin, at least where I live, it's
Yeah. All right. So apparently Justin Steele finally cut his hair. I have not seen anything of that yet, but can't wait to see that. All right, listen up, guys. Lineups. And by the way, while we're doing this, please do us a favor. Go ahead and click that share button down below. While you're at it, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you hadn't already done that. What's up, Brian Burns? Thank you for joining us. If you can do us a favor and share this on social media, we want this to be like a party. There's a reason we call this a watch party, not a watch along, because a watch along is kind of like, it feels almost like elementary school. When I wrote that, I was like, this doesn't feel fun enough. Watch party. We're having a party here and we want more people here for the party. So share it on social media, but let's go over some lineups here. So first of all, for the Diamondbacks, Alex, we have Ketel Marte, Corbin Carroll, Gurriel, Josh Naylor, Gabriel Moreno, Eugenio Suarez, the dreaded Randall Grichuk.
Yeah, I guarantee Eagles yard tonight. Just brace yourselves.
It just feels like it has to happen. Jake McCarthy in center field and Perdomo at shortstop, who I believe signed an extension this year. We're going to share the matchups here in a second and see what that looks like for Justin Steele. But the Cubs, couple changes from Japan, which I actually really like, and a lot of it has to do with Nico Horner being in the lineup. Ian Happ, Kyle Tucker, Seiya Suzuki, Michael Busch still in the 4th spot, Dansby Swanson batting 5th, Nico Horner at second base batting 6th, Crow, Armstrong, Shaw 8th, and then Amaya 9th. Couple takeaways from me, but I want to hear from you, Alex. What do you think about that Cubs lineup?
I like that. My main takeaway, Tucker was batting second most of spring, so that's not totally surprising to see him move up a spot. Matt Shaw moving down, to me, great move. Not because I don't think he could handle the pressure, but you could tell in Japan, like, he's a young guy trying to figure it out. Yes, he's going to hit. I'm not panicked. But when you're in the 5 spot of a playoff contending lineup, that's a lot of pressure. And I've made this point on one of your shows that we recorded together a month ago. I feel like we are giving way too much of a savior complex. Like, this is the guy. He's going to carry the offense.
Aren't we so good at that?
What's that?
I said, aren't we so good at that?
Look, I get it. And Cam Smith is the next coming of Jesus. I get it. But I think having him down at the 8th spot is just, it's great. Especially, I mean, Zach Gallen was up for a Cy Young not that long ago. So it's going to be a tough matchup. So it's okay. You're in the 8th spot. Get a knock or two, and let's go. I'm ready. But I like this lineup.
Speaking of, Cam Smith got his first major league hit today, so you have to give him congratulations on that. It was, it might have been a hit and run. It was a very intentional on the very first major league pitch he sees, ground ball to the right side on an inside fastball. Looked like a hit and run type of thing. So, but congratulations to him. I really do. Hopefully he's successful. Shout out to Sean Hendrickson with a great take of if Cam Smith has a good season / great season, puts pressure on Jed, puts pressure on Tom Ricketts, because you know Cubs fans will be furious that they let him go to re-sign Kyle Tucker. All right, let's look at some matchups here. And let me remove that banner for you guys. Just taking a look at this, Alex, these are all against, so obviously AZ against Steele and then Cubs against Gallen. Let's start over on the Steele side. You know, the only 2 to 3 guys that have a sizable sample size, I guess you could call it 4. It's Suarez, it's Moreno, who just apparently has something on Justin Steele, because he's batting .875 with a 2.125 OPS and 8 at bats, with no home runs, by the way. So that's even more impressive. 13 at bats from Ketel Marte, only a 231 average, so that's good. And then you also have Gurriel Jr. batting .444. Now Hampson, who probably would not be in the lineup anyway, he's also batting .800 against him. So good thing that he's on the bench. You know, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Like, I think these matchups mean very little when you have this little of a sample size. The only guy who has legit sample size to me is Ketel Marte. Anyone in the lineup for the Diamondbacks scare you?
To be honest with you, that entire lineup, I know no one. I was watching MLB Central today, and there was a lot of love for the D-backs. So I shouldn't say no one loves them, but it's a team where, yes, they're in a division with San Diego and the Dodgers and the Giants, who came back and beat the Reds today. All these guys scare me. Obviously, you have the traditional Cub killers, Grichuk, Suarez. Those guys I'm just always terrified of. Carroll, at least with a lefty on the mound, he's a star. But I feel a little better lefty on lefty. One guy I'm going to kind of keep my eye out tonight for, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That guy is a star that nobody talks about. He's so underrated. And I see he's, 444 batting average with a OPS over 1,200. It's pretty good, kid.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so you're looking out for Gurriel. My guy, I think Josh Naylor, going to be looking to have a good first game with the Diamondbacks. Don't know how he does against lefties, but I think that added adrenaline. He's only had 1 at bat against Justin Steele, so he's the guy I think to watch out for. Now on the Cubs side, Zach Gallen, just so y'all know, against the Cubs in his career, 6 games, 3-1 with a 2.60 ERA, 34 2/3 innings. So he owns the Cubs. I remember a shutout not last year in 2023 when the Cubs really needed a win, 9-inning shutout. And he's a guy I don't like facing. But you can tell by the at-bats too. Ian Happ, 0.77 average against him. Former Cubs Nico Horner, 222 average. Seiya Suzuki, 222. Dansby Swanson, 111. But you got two guys that are new to the lineup. One being Kyle Tucker, and he hits him pretty well at 308 with a 770 OPS, which is fine. But we're going to go ahead and turn our attention now to Zach Gallen about to throw his first pitch. But yeah, I think for me, man, on the Cubs lineup, I am going to be watching Nico Horner because he only got like 8 at-bats in spring training. And I just want to see how does he look. But in terms of like a guy to click, I believe Michael Busch took him deep last year. Did I miss that? Michael Busch last year, he didn't, but he was 2 for 5 against him last year. So I could see Michael Busch having a good game against Zach Gallen.
I sure hope you're right because I think someone in the middle of the lineup has to produce. Busch, Swanson, Horner, one of those guys has to produce because I expect the normal from our top 3 guys, Happ, Tucker, Suzuki. We kind of know what they are. The middle there's a lot of question marks. Busch, Japan didn't look great, and then the couple games back in spring training were weird anyway, but that didn't look great either. Swanson's been red hot since Japan, so I like that as a pick to click. Plus, Dansby Swanson's underappreciated by Cubs fans, so I would love to see him have a great opening day. And then, you said it, Nico Horner, we don't really know. He played a couple spring training games with the regular starters, and it was over, but the at-bats looked healthy, for lack of a better term. So, I don't know. I'm just so ready. Here comes the first pitch. I'm ready to go.
Let's time it up. I'm going to let you know as soon as that ball hits the glove. Gallen in the windup, and there it is. So,
okay, so I'm a little
time yourself up. I'll do the second pitch as well, so you guys can time yourself up. If you're ahead of me, pause it. If you're behind, just refresh. That usually will do the job. And windup is now starting, and the pitch. Oh, it doesn't get the call. Look at that. 2-0. How are you on timing there?
I think I'm maybe just a split second behind you, but I think we'll be all right.
Okay. I'm going to
It's very close.
That split second then, and I just played. All right, here comes the third pitch, and it just hit the glove.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yes, and thank you, Mr. You know how to pronounce your name. No errors and no mental mistakes. Fly the W. I'd like to share a little something with you guys. Get out of play. We're out of play. So, first of all, in our last watch party, I decided to start taking note of all the mistakes, the mental errors, the physical errors, the stupid things, getting doubled off a base when you shouldn't, getting picked off, swinging at a 3-0 pitch when your team's down 3 runs and you're not the tying run, stuff like that. Ian Happ on the 2-2 here. Here it comes from Zach. He's still thinking. So we started taking note of all those things. And here's the 2-2. Oh my gosh, Ian, what are you waiting for?
All right, good start. Oh, geez.
Oh my goodness. So I asked a lot of you out there as I did a video on it. We essentially came to the conclusion that the Cubs in that 2-game series against the Dodgers, it was something like 17 Cubs mistakes to the Dodgers 6 mistakes. It was very lopsided. Kyle Tucker. Oh, go baby.
Come
go
on.
baby.
Come on.
Oh, he just missed that. Just missed that. 99 off the bat. That's 4 of his last 5 at bats. He's had a hard hit ball. So I think Kyle Tucker's he's in. He's back.
He had a couple at Sloan that I thought were going to go out and died on the warning track. So maybe it's just the air in Arizona is a little heavier than it normally is.
I thought that off the bat that was gone.
I did too.
Finish that thought after this pitch. Okay, so anyway, we did this video where it was like, all right, there was 17 mistakes against the Dodgers 6. The argument was essentially the Cubs beat themselves. We didn't say the Dodgers didn't beat the Cubs, but the Cubs beat themselves, especially in that second game. And we asked all of you, do you want us to track that? And the answer was overwhelmingly yes. And so in our last team meeting. I said, what should we call these? And Alex, what did you call it?
I am calling them setup sins.
So get up. Yeah, there we go. I'll take that. So that right there is a setup sin for the Diamondbacks. What great team.
We're up 1-0.
All right, first inning. We're going to track this. Who is their third baseman? Their third baseman is Suarez, right?
Yeah.
Suarez throwing error. So we're going to track these every single game this year. The setup man crew between me and Alex, and we got about 6 other guys that are just tremendous on our team. 2 or 3 of them tonight are at the game probably getting drunk. So kudos Ty, kudos Justin. We know Rich is dry. But we're going to track this for 2 reasons. Number 1, you guys asked us to. Number 2, we're just interested to see, as Michael Bush takes that one outside, it's 1-1. We're just interested to see when the Cubs make more mistakes or the opponent makes more mistakes, does that typically lead to them losing the game? Or is it just pure luck? So, because, right, you always hear the team that makes the least amount of mistakes is the team that typically wins. So we're going to actually put that to the test this year. And so far, the Cubs made more mistakes in their first 2 games, and they're 0-2. So far, that holds up. But setup sins. Right now, it's 1-0 Cubs.
The all-encompassing error, because you'll see, like, okay, so Arizona right now on their scoreboard, box score, they have 1 error. Okay, it's an error. That's a setup sin. But hey, someone got picked off second base in the bottom of the 9th. Like, what are you doing? That's a sin. Or just mental mistakes that the box score doesn't reflect. We're going to track that because, yeah, if the Cubs keep their setup sins down, then chances are they're probably going to win. Also, if you guys see anything at home, feel free to DM us or send us a tweet or X or post or I don't know, whatever you call it these days.
Hashtag setup sin.
Oh, that's great. Hashtag setup sin. We'll look it up. Maybe we'll give you a shout out. But yeah, if you see anything that you're like, hey, this cost us, or any turning point that you think was a setup sin, send it over.
Absolutely. Michael Bush thought that one was low, but that looked like a strike. So it makes it 3-2.
That looks like
big
pain.
pitch. Got Suzuki's gonna be off on the pitch. I'd like to see a 2-run bomb right now.
Come on.
Just do it. Oh yeah, there we go. So 2-out walks are also a setup sin. So there you go.
2-0 us.
2-0 us. 2-out walk to Bush. So, more examples of this. I'm sure you guys don't want to be talking about this the whole time, but we just want to set the stage for you. Running through a stop sign, getting thrown out at home plate, throwing to the wrong base, not when a fielder has a Milton Bradley moment and obviously doesn't realize that there are 2 outs when he thinks there's 3, that kind of situation. Someone said, well, what about runners in scoring position? We said, okay, so what would be like a sin in that situation? Well, if it's 2 outs or 2 on, wow, man on second, nobody out, you expect him to score. If he doesn't score, that's a sin. If it's a man on third,
that's the pitch.
That. Yeah, that was hung up for him. That was hung up. If a man's on third with less than 2 outs and then we don't score, that's a setup sin. If a man is on third with less than 2 outs and he stares at strike 3, doesn't swing like Michael Bush did the other day against Sasaki, that's a setup sin. These are the ideas here. So, all right, what do you guys think of that? Are you excited that we're going to be tracking that? That's going to be a lot of work for us, but hey, it's something I'm genuinely excited to bring to you guys. Adam says, hey guys, I'm here. Thank you, Adam. We've been waiting for you, brother. Dansby gonna Dansby, says James Colstock.
Oh, stop.
Yeah. You're the Dansby.
I'm a Dansby defender. Absolutely.
You might be in the minority there.
Probably, but it's unwarranted. Anyway, we can talk about that a different day.
While we're I wanna go back because Marquis right before the game said, hey, last time the Cubs opened against the Diamondbacks, Craig Counsell was in the lineup for the Diamondbacks. Well, I remember that game very vividly. I was in high school still, and the Cubs whooped ass that day. And then they ended up having a really bad year. They were like 79 and 83. So I want to share my screen and just relive what that box score looked like. So can you guys see that? I'll zoom in for you. Can you see that, Alex?
I mean, my eyes are bad, hence the glasses. So
There we go. Okay, you should be able to see that.
yeah.
So going back to it, Corey Patterson, Todd Walker, Nomar Garciaparra, Aramis Ramirez, Jeremy Burnett, Derek Lee's batting 6th in this lineup. How did this team lose 83 games in this season? Todd Hollinsworth, Michael Barrett, Carlos Zambrano. Like, man, what a stud lineup.
Is that 2004?
That's 2005.
2005? Okay.
Yeah. So this is April 4th, 2005. And like literally every guy had a hit / every guy had like multi hits. Justin Steele just threw the first pitch swinging away. Ketel Marte. Yeah. I mean, just what a phenomenal game. 16-6 was the final score for the Cubs. And Zambrano wasn't even that good. He went like 4 2/3, I think, or 3 2/3, 4 2/3, 3 runs given up. Oh gosh, see, that's not a good start.
No, it is not. Oh,
there's PCA. That's a great cutoff. That could have easily been a triple.
Oh yeah,
that could have easily been a triple. That was 100 miles an hour off the bat. All right, I'll stop sharing my screen here because this is more important. Justin Steele only gave up 3 hard hit balls last game. And I mean, Ketel Marte he's just dangerous.
That pitch just looked like the summary of the hard hit balls in Japan. That it's a off speed pitch up. Granted, it's out and away, but it's still up. Oh God.
No, that's fine. We're good. We're good.
Oh, we're back. I'm stressing over just routine liners.
God, okay. He only gave up 3 hard hit balls in 67 pitches in the last game, and now he's thrown 3 pitches and given up 2 hard hit balls. For those of you that don't know, a hard hit ball is considered 95 miles an hour plus. The first one was 100. That one was 96, 97. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
First inning, but
don't love that. But maybe it's the haircut. Maybe he's just got to get used to the new flow, and he'll settle down.
They look like they're in swing mode. I mean, Gurriel right there looked like he twitched at it. That would have been 4 swings and 4 pitches.
Oh, that's routine.
I mean, yeah, go ahead, swing first pitch against him. I mean, Justin Steele will figure that out, and he'll start dotting the ball.
Well, and I think they know, okay, Steele's a strike thrower. He's going to come after us early. So let's just swing the bats and let's see what happens. That would be my plan of attack against him, especially after Japan. If he's leaving off-speed stuff up, absolutely swing away.
100%. Oh, bleep, here we go again, says Matt Scarpelli. That was after the second pitch.
We are so back. I love reading the chat going on right now because it's a lot of mixed, like, oh, we're ready. And now it's people panicking. Oh, I love it.
Hey, but if it's a low pitch count, that means that you might make it through the whole game.
That would be terrific. This whole West Coast. Oh.
No, that'll stay up. That'll stay up. Oh, my gosh, it didn't. Oh, my gosh.
That must be heavy air in Arizona because I thought that was up too.
It must have been off the end of the bat.
Ugh.
There you go. That was the guy I said to watch out for.
Yep, your fault. That one's on you.
Yeah. But that's off the end of the bat, not hard hit.
Yeah, it's just Texas leaguer. Nothing you can really do about that.
That's the thing about Arizona too, is it's got such a large center field that like PCA might actually have a run at that if we're in Wrigley Field at that pitch.
Oh yeah.
Or that ball.
Yeah, it's okay. First inning. I told you before we started streaming, I'm at like an 11 energy wise. I've been so ready for this game. And I don't know how y'all feel in the chat, or Kyle, how you feel. Opening day for me feels like playoffs. I know it's just one game. Calm down in the chat. It's all good. But I just want to win opening day. It feels so much better to win opening day. And I know we already technically lost opening day, but it just feels better when you come out of the gates strong and you're ready to roll.
It does. It's such a deflating feeling to lose opening day.
Or even just being down right now. I was like, oh,
I know.
Down.
I know. Timmy asked, do you guys stream all the games? Would you like us to?
I would imagine that's a yes if he's asking. And thank you for the support.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Timmy, yeah, give me your answer on that. Speaking of which, subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, and I mean, with Zach Gallen on the mound, who just like literally always dominates the Cubs, one run just already feels like a lot.
Yeah. And Tucker showing signs of life. That's encouraging, although the rest of the at-bats didn't look great. But hey, the superstar looks like he came to play. Silver lining.
All right. We got Matt saying stream as much as y'all can. We'll talk about what we are going to be doing very regularly. Adam also says, I would like you to stream all. Man, if only we all didn't have day jobs.
Also, this chat is very supportive. I'm used to the poison of the internet, so thank you all for the support. It's so nice to read all these nice comments.
Timmy says he doesn't have access due to blackout. Timmy, are you in Arizona or come on, catch it? There we go. Are you in Arizona or you just not have marquee? Let's go Cubs, says Luke. All right. While we're talking about what are you doing? Let's go ahead and share right now, Alex, what we are going to be doing during the season. And I will throw the promo up. I'll let you chat.
Let's go. So starting Sunday, yours truly and the Cubs Podfather on my left. At least you're looking at my left.
Your left.
Kyle and I will be doing one of those directions. Kyle and I will be doing post-game shows, except Sundays are going to be a little weird because Sundays for family and all that stuff. So we're going to go live Sunday night, 6:30, but we're just going to talk about the game. We're going to talk some setup sins, and then the most exciting part, not more, most, you guys will have a chance to call in and talk to us. Some would say it's like old-fashioned sports radio. You guys have the power. You can call in. You can talk about whatever the heck you want. You want to talk about, opening day we lost, or opening day we came back and won, or if you want to just call in and do Sean Connery impressions or Harry Carey impressions, we don't mind. Come on, we'll take anything. But it's really cool because you guys will have the opportunity to speak your minds. You have a platform, a growing platform in Cubs Nation, and you will be able to scream to the mountaintops your opinions, good or bad, and maybe fight with us, depending if we agree or disagree.
Just like your mother likes it, Trebek.
That's really good. Wow. I don't know if anyone in the chat can top that. That was real good.
Moo. Oh, love the Connery stuff on SNL. That's gonna be fun, man. I mean,
yeah,
I love the fact that we got some room to add some more there. We're gonna be doing Sunday through Wednesday, so it's not every day. And a lot of people are probably like, hey, stream every day or do post games every day. I think the big thing for us is we're trying to really figure out what you guys like the most of streaming, post games. We're just going to try a lot of stuff out and see what you guys react the best to. And then we're just going to pour gas on that fire. We're still very much, Set It Man started December of 2023, guys. First pitch to Nico. I'm really interested to see Nico's at bats tonight. Set It Man started in 2023. And we're already at 6,000 subscribers. Thank you all for the support. This is a huge season, not just for the Cubs, but for what we're going to be bringing to you. And we're going to learn a lot. And we're going to just keep on trying to bring you guys the best Cubs content that we can. And look for more breakdowns. I'm really excited to do those. Those were a big hit last year. But the post games, I'm really excited about doing more of these. The live streams, I'm really excited about. So it's just going to be fun, man. I'm really excited. And the fact that we've got you, we got Ty, we got Sean, we got a few other guys like Brian and Arthur and Justin, it's going to be some new faces for everyone to get used to, but the more faces means the more that we can put into it and the more content that we can bring you guys. So that's my spiel. And now let's get back to the game. Oh, Nico, that was right down the middle. Gallon is like hanging the slider.
Yeah. The difference is our pitcher hangs it, they hit it. We are 0 for 2 on hanging pitches at the moment.
This is what I'm excited about. You got Nico, PCA, Shaw. That's speed, and speed.
Yeah. If PCA can get his contact rate up this year, oh my God, the hit and runs are going to be electric.
Yeah, we just need him on base, man.
Yeah. I saw someone I believe on Marquee, had predicted 20 homers and 50 stolen bases for PCA this year.
That was Cole.
Oh, it was Cole. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, whew, that's bold. And then I saw Dan Plesac was talking about All-Star game, All-Star starter. And then I was watching MLB Central this morning, and Mark DeRosa was hyping him up. Like, the kid's got all the talent in the world. We just needed to, manifest.
Yeah. I mean, even this, seeing 4 pitches in an at-bat is a lot for PCA. So he's just got to get better at that. There we go, 3-1. He's got to work more counts. He's got to get more pitches to see. Sam, I think it was Sam made a really good point on Locked On that like he's just not confident enough to go deep into counts that he won't strike out. So that's why he probably jumps on first pitches a lot. There we go.
All right,
Thank you. That, I mean, if that happens, I know that's not a setup sin because we don't have 1-out walks as a sin. But I think walking Pete Crow Armstrong is a sin. I think it's so tough to do that. And what you just did just put yourself in a really bad position.
And there's only a couple guys that you would say that for, right? It's him. It's probably Byron Buxton. It's Acuna when healthy. There's only a handful of guys that can do what he can do, which is why everyone's so excited about him, rightfully so.
Yeah.
All right, kid. Your real first hit. I know we were debating. That's still an error. I don't care what you say.
It's a hit.
It was an error. Oh, there he goes. Oh, easy.
Easy.
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh. That would have been a setup sin.
Absolutely. You can mark that down for sure. Oh, he's laughing. Okay, good.
Oh, man.
That was scary. Great sell by Marte.
It really was.
That's good baseball IQ.
What was Pete? He was like 22 for 22 to start his career. I think that
something
was
like that. And I think was it like the 23rd he got picked off, but they said he got caught stealing. There was some controversy there.
Well, it was I want to say a double steal, but he like got too far off because he was coming down from third base. Yeah. I can't remember what specifically happened. I just remember he was on third base.
Oh, look at the young guys.
I like that. So
that's
Zach
awesome.
Gallen, I don't think Gallen has control issues, does he? Let me see. Baseball Savant, Zach Gallen in 2024. Load from a no, yeah, he's only 39th percentile in walks, 8.7%. So that's not great. I feel like 23 must have been better. Yeah, 23 was only 5.6. He was 88th percentile in 2023. And he had it wasn't even that much better of a season. It was 3.47 ERA in 23, 3.65 in 24.
I wonder what the correlation is, and I don't have the numbers in front of me. I would wonder what his velocity is usually, because he's throwing like 95, 96 tonight. I don't remember him being a velo guy.
In 23, his average fastball was 93.5. In 24, it was 93.7. But I've seen a couple 92s out of him as well, so he might just be ramping up a little bit.
It could just be overthrows, which would explain the all-overness of his current stretch here.
Thank you, Josh. Yes, multiple walks in an inning is a setup sin. So Gallen, 2 walks in second inning. Thank you.
Oh, he can't find home plate with a GPS right now.
Yeah, he's not feeling it. This is okay. So like can we all agree this is the kind of situation the last couple of years that the Cubs have just let pitchers off the hook? They got to take advantage of these kind of situations.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
And I love the approach right now.
I would tell Amaya to take 2.
Oh, absolutely. The red light is on. If he swings here, that is a setup sin, in my opinion.
Oh, it absolutely is. Oh, don't give him that.
Woo! Come on.
I hate the 3-0 automatic strike. You just bail out a guy that hasn't been able to throw a strike the last 3 batters. It's so ridiculous.
Oh, man.
I would be okay with a double steal right now.
I saw someone in the comment. Oh, and here we go. 3-1. He gets screwed. Oh, they must have been moving.
He swung at ball 4, but that's the thing, man.
Yeah.
Like, you give an automatic 3-0 strike. That was ball 4, 2 in a row, but he's going to be swinging because he thought the last one was a ball, and it's close enough.
Yeah.
We need the ABS, dude.
Yeah. And I didn't, to the umpire's credit, and I didn't watch a lot. I watched a lot of games today, but none very closely. I didn't see anything egregious, and social media wasn't like, this ump sucks today. But so my nominee for worst call of the day is that one so far. Oh, please.
Oh.
Ah!
Also, 2 out runners in scoring position. That also needs to improve this year.
Absolutely.
I'm going to look it up.
Oh, that bat must be firewood. He must have broke it.
Must have. Batting. I need to zoom out on this. That's way too in. Batting splits. The Cubs in 2024. If I can even find it. Clutch stats. Here we go. 2 outs, runners in scoring position. Cubs last year were batting .226 with a .379 slug. The on base was actually good, .346, but you can't walk your way to runs with 2 outs unless the base is loaded.
Yeah. This is where my palms start to sweat. Arms are heavy. Mom's spaghetti. Like, come on, guys. It's sitting right there. Let's go.
I mean, again, Zach Gallen, if he gets out of this inning with no runs, that's when he could just go on a run and throw 5 scoreless innings. This is the inning that you have to take advantage. This is the stuff you can't let these pitchers off the hook.
Especially when he's been as wild as he has been, because he still is all over the map.
He knows it too. He looks frustrated.
Yeah.
Miguel Amaya and the home plate umpire did him a favor.
Yep. You can always tell when a pitcher's fighting it. You see the body language, the face. Oh, come on, baby.
There it is. Let's go.
That's what is up. Attaboy, Happer.
God, that feels good.
Oh, it really does.
Let's go.
Keep her moving now. I'm on Superstar.
If I wasn't in jeopardy of waking up my daughter who just went down for bed, I would be a lot louder right now.
If I didn't have to go to bed in about an hour, I also probably would have. Well, and also this microphone is cheap. I don't want to blow it out.
That's the bigger issue.
Yep.
Oh, yes. The comments are ablazing. That's okay. And Ian Happ has also not been clutch the last couple of years. I'll look it up to back it up. But yes, 108.7 off the bat. Come on. Yes. Yes.
Already better than Japan. No matter how this game ends.
Let's go. Let's go.
Is that your first hit tuck? It feels like it. Let's ride.
Oh my gosh, yes. This already might be Zach Gallen's worst start against the Cubs ever. This is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that's a question. Wow.
What was that off the bat from Kyle Tucker? That looked like a jam shot.
I mean, 40?
Baseball Jesus, says James.
Actually, because I'm watching on my laptop, I might be able to look up his exit velo. I don't know if it says that on the at bat thing.
Baseball Savant is your best bet for that. I'll look it up.
Do they do immediate stuff? I guess I really don't. I haven't
They
used it.
do. It's a little bit delayed, but it's good. Exit velocities. That last one was only 74.1. So
I mean,
Kyle Tucker hits 199.2 off the bat, fly out, 74.1 RBI single.
that's baseball, and that's why we love and hate it.
God dang, guys. Yes, this is what you have to do. You freaking Zach Gallen and Ace not looking good. You got to take advantage, and they just did it. Let's go.
I mean, maybe it's Sean. Can we blame Sean? Fellow setup man Sean? He did 2 watch-alongs in Japan. Didn't go so great.
Listen, I don't want to put it on him just yet because I think I was like 1-5 last year or 1-4 last year in watch-alongs, and that was only April, and we had a good April, and so I was like, I need to stop this. I'm bad luck.
I can ask you in the chat while we have a second here. As the pitch to Suzuki. Oh, that's a dot.
God, Saya.
Yeah. I mean, that's a dot, but I mean, come on, man. But hey, 3 runs. Let's go. I'm with it. So what I was going to ask, I was going to ask you in the chat, are y'all superstitious when you watch games? Like, if you're sitting in one, for me, if I'm sitting on the couch, I'll move seats. Like, if I watch it like in the bathroom, I'll stay in the bathroom for an inning. Like, anything I can do to help the team win. I know it has no effect really, but yeah.
It's right here. I would this isn't the bat that I would use, but this is a giant blow up bat. But like when I was in high school, if it was like Cubs were home, it'd have to be on the right shoulder. If it was like Cubs were away, it'd have to be on the left shoulder. I'd have to have like a certain amount of sips of water in between innings. I'd have to like intimidate or impersonate batting stances to make sure that they had good luck. Like it was all I did it all. I was also an only child, so there was time.
Well, I basically, for most of my childhood, my parents finished off their basement, and I just sat down there and watched Cub games. Unless on Sundays, we watched it outside in my dad's garage. But that's pretty much, yeah. But if we'd move lawn chairs, if we're sitting in the driveway watching the game outside, we'd move chairs. Anything to do to help the Cubs win.
Absolutely. Let's give a few shout outs to the answers to that question. Luke says Chicago Cubs drinking cup. Love it, Luke.
Yep.
Tony says, I'll change my t-shirt.
That's a good one. I've done that.
That's great. That's great. If Tony calls in, just make sure if you're changing the shirt, you turn your camera off for a second there. Adam says I am. Hey, thank you, Brian. That's very nice. This is so much better than announcers. More, please. Okay. We'll keep it rolling. Join us again on the post games because we'll have fun on the post games too. It's not just, and again, that's the first one's going to be on Sunday. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall.
I've never done that one.
Is that superstitious or is that just an overshare?
And if they're doing poorly, I also just kind of stare out into space because, yeah. So I guess maybe I have done it, just not the wall.
Change seats on the couch.
Yeah.
You'll like this one. I make my own cup snake. If you guys missed that video from Alex, you need to go check out our Instagram / TikTok.
Yeah, not to be self-involved, but thank you to the TikTok supporters for that last one. It really took off and hit for random scrub Cubs killers, which speaking of, well, Suarez is probably too good, but Suarez is a Cub killer. A lot. Oh, right on cue. Come on.
God dang.
Literally as it was coming out of my mouth. Bang. Ugh.
Oh, man.
Might need more of this.
I'm glad he's not in the NL Central anymore. I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Although this next guy haunted us in the NL Central for years, so cool.
Christian, is there any way y'all can get a scoreboard on this? Love the content. Thank you. And yeah, we'll have to figure that one out. You know what's concerning to me right now, Alex, is Justin Steele the last couple of years has not given up slug. And I mean, guys are slugging. 2 home runs last game, 1 already this game.
The Pittsburgh series last year, I wasn't concerned, but when he gave up those, what was it? That I can't remember the exact start, but it was in Pittsburgh, and he gave up like 3 or 4 homers. I remember watching it with my dad, and we both were just like, we didn't just this is odd. And now coming into this year, again, I don't think this is who he is now, but it's definitely a red flag.
Yeah. Well, here's your star of your what's it called? Reel that we did.
Yeah, real fans of Wrigley.
Yeah. Guys, it looks like y'all are having fun in the comments. I hope that's not just because we're winning, but because we're bringing you a good game of fun. If you are enjoying this, do us a favor. Obviously, like the video. Keep on commenting. You're doing that. Also, share. We've got 74 in the room right now. Would love to see that get to 100. Share it with some of your Cubs fans, friends. I love Boog. I love JD. I love Pat and Ron. But you know, when you're listening with them a little bit fainter and us a little bit louder, and it feels like you're with friends, right? It feels like you're with fans in your living room. And if you're liking this, then just share it. Put it on social media, text it to a friend, whatever you got to do. Thanks again for jumping on here, though.
And if you're on YouTube, hit that bell. You can join us live on the post game. You forget 6:30 Sunday Central.
Yes.
But if you forget, hit that little bell. Then you'll be with us right away when we go live 6:30 on Sunday evening, early evening. That's 6:30 Central. This is a national audience, I would imagine. So 6:30 Central.
Here's a bold take by Redneck Outdoorsman.
Wow. Thank you. Well, although to be fair, that bar isn't very high after spring training in Japan. So, but I appreciate the compliment nonetheless. Thank you, Redneck.
Thank you. Thank you. We do appreciate it. And I appreciate you. You're always in the comments. I appreciate you, man. What is your name, if you don't mind sharing? I'd love to be able to know that, since you've been so loyal. No, I didn't forget T-Mac, Sergio. It's just T-Mac isn't play-by-play or color. She's reporter. So I
thought he was talking about Tracy McGrady, and I was like, dude, you're in the wrong chat. I forgot Taylor McGregor. Yeah, she's there. But and it's not her fault, but the French fry thing in Japan. I know everyone's beat that dead horse. I haven't had a platform. Oof. I know it's not her fault, but oh my gosh.
Here's Randall Gerchik being a Cubs killer. I mean, hasn't done anything, but he's working a freaking count to save his life.
This is what he does. He picks and he picks and he picks, and next thing you know, there's a ball in the bleachers or in the gap, and you throw your hands up like, of course. This guy and Stephen Piscotty, for me, just terrified me when they were on the Cardinals.
Good Lord. Steele's like, dude, I just threw that thing at your chin and you fouled it back like you were right on it.
Yeah, I mean, Steele, you got to hang tough. You see the similar body language from Gallen, just like, oh, God, really? We're doing this again? But Gallen's fighting himself. Steele's fighting this.
Oh, my gosh.
Goodness gracious.
Steele's like ready to just plunk him. Like, just get on base. Let's get this over with.
Granted, I've never been a major league pitcher, but when I used to pitch in high school, if I had a long at bat like this, at some point it's just like, all right, here's the fastball. You're getting it. I'm throwing it as hard as I can. Hit it as far as you can.
Steele versus the Diamondbacks on your screen. 0-2 with a 4.08 ERA.
Oh.
Hey, that's a play.
That's why he's a Gold Glover, folks.
Get some pine. Get back on the bench. It's a hard hit ball, though. 95.8.
Nice swing. You out.
Nice play, Nico.
Oh, God, it feels good having him back out there. Even if the offense takes a minute because he didn't really get a full spring training. It's just defensively, this team can catch the ball. And I think, especially in this day and age when everyone's trying to hit it over the fence anyway, if you got gloves behind you as a pitcher, that's got to feel so good.
Have we missed any sins recently? I've been so into the game, I haven't even been paying attention. Steele hasn't walked anyone this inning, but he gave up a home run. That's not a sin. That's just going to happen. Here we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Hey, after a solo home run, 2 straight outs. Love to see it. It's how you bounce back.
Are they at
life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react.
I was having that conversation with somebody the other day that baseball, of all the other sports in the universe, baseball mentally, if you're screwed here, you're just screwed on the field. There's not really, like football, you can kind of just out muscle your way. Basketball, shooters can just keep shooting. Even if you're 0 for 20, just keep shooting. Eventually one's going to go in. But baseball, man, especially as a pitcher, if you are mentally rocked, you are going to get rocked.
Come on.
We got a guy.
There we go. Great question here from Luke. I got a cool story about Chip Carey since we got an inning right now. If you want to hear this, Alex.
Absolutely.
So, first of all, Chip Carey is a Cardinals fan, grew up a Cardinals fan. I mean, think about it. His dad and grandfather both announced for the Cardinals at one point, so it just makes sense. But when I interned for the Padres / worked for the Padres, I was there 3 years when I was going to college. I met Len Casper, Chip Carey, Matt Vasgersian, like all the guys. And I would always tell them like, hey, you're part of the reason why I want to be a broadcaster one day. And that was my dream when I was a kid. Chip Carey and Len Casper, both amazing responses. Len Casper became like a pen pal of mine. We would email back and forth every other month for like the next 10 years. He was amazing. He was one of the first guys that jumped onto my podcast when I started the setup, man. Chip Carey says, so he's with the Braves at that time. It was 2008. He says, hey, today's Tuesday. What are you doing on Thursday, getaway day? And I was like, well, I'll be here. He was like, after the game, just stick around. Let's hang out for a little bit. He had a drink with me and we talked for 45 minutes and he just like poured into me, dude. And just cool story after cool story after cool story. And one of the things that he basically shared was like, my dad always told me, my grandfather always told me, like, never be afraid to share your opinion. And unfortunately, like that was why there was so much turmoil with him and the Cubs, because a lot of players didn't like his opinion. And it's like, wow. But you know what? I mean, you can say what you want about Chip Carey, but like that was a moment for a 20-year-old kid where I was just like, yeah, this is cool.
Oh, I would have melted. Any of these guys, like my guy growing up outside of obviously the Cubs guys, like nationally, Matt Vasgersian was always my dude. And I know you have said you've met him too working for San Diego. That was my guy. Like even in high school, I would do like play-by-play for basketball games. I would basically just mimic anything he would say. I'm pretty sure at basketball, someone hit a three and I yelled out Santa Maria, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I did. It's just
Santa Maria.
Anytime you meet any of those guys, they all just seem like genuine dudes.
Yeah.
I think baseball's cool for that. I don't know about the other sports, but baseball, it just seems like, hey, you want to talk to person X? They'll give you a half hour. Why not?
Yep.
It's why baseball's the best, man. I'm just so happy. My face hurts. We are back. I've been smiling for about an hour. Like, oh,
see, you're not going to bed in the sixth inning.
That's the thing. So for those that are watching, I work a day job that requires me to get up very early. So these West Coast trips are hard for me, but I'm so jacked. I might stay on a little longer than I probably should and pay for it tomorrow, but it's fine. Whatever. So
it's fine. Everything's fine.
I had half a glass of wine already. Let's go.
Hey, let us know where you're watching from. City, state. Put it in the comments.
Oh, that's a sword.
Oh, goodness, Michael.
Ha!
This is why spring training doesn't matter. Bush looked like an all-star in spring training, still looking for his first hit here in the regular season and taking hacks like that on a 2-1 count. Fastball down the middle.
Oof.
Ames, Iowa. Caleb. We got St. Louis. You're on the right side. Luke. Oh, that makes sense why you're asking that question now. Okay. NorCal says Josh. Hey, Georgia from Joshua. Thanks for sharing your name, Joshua.
Oof.
Oh.
That's nasty.
See, and the thing is, like, he actually took a decent swing at that. It looked like he was on that hook. It's a good hook.
Yeah.
South Carolina. Go ahead.
His off speed is his bread and butter, which is why I was confused about his velo being up. It's like, oh, did he switch when I wasn't looking?
That cutter, it's beautiful on lefties too, in a bad way. Running through them really quick. South Carolina from Charles. Springfield, Illinois from Brian. There's a base. Oh, never mind.
Firewood.
Yeah. We got Rancho Cucamonga from Mark. Mississippi, Joshua. Let's see. Indiana from Tony. Wow, we got it all over the place. Ohio from Adam. Michael's over there in Maricopa, Arizona. Hey, Paul, South Bend. I own 3 houses in South Bend. I love that place. That's
This is-
outside.
I'm not kissing up to the chat. This is why Cubs fans are the best. It's not
best.
just like folks, I live in Brewer country. And there are Cub fans here. And let me tell you, there we go.
There we go.
Hey,
that's Nico. That's a great sign. That's a really good sign.
Good defense already and a little opposite field knock. Oh, don't get me excited. But anyway, I live in Brewer country, and they're mean to us, man. But Cubs fans are throughout the country, and that's why we're the best. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, Yankees have the best fans. No, it's not. Dodgers, bandwagon. Cubs fans are the best. I will stand by that until I die.
We have 3 Californians, including myself, 4. But also, it's amazing to me how many like North Carolina, South Carolina Cubs fans there are. I mean, we got one in our group, Sean.
Yeah, I don't know what the Myrtle Beach. Is that why? That would make some sense.
Maybe, but like, how long has Myrtle Beach actually been a minor league team for them? I don't think it's been that long.
I don't either. The only team I remember from that far back is the Peoria Chiefs, and now they're Kane County. Is that what it is? I don't know. They switched like 8 times.
Yeah, I don't know. All over the place, man.
Look at PCA.
This ump is having a good game.
Yeah, outside of the one.
Outside of the one, but I mean, he's on it. But yeah, that one was loomed large for sure.
Oh,
get up, baby.
Oh, it's gonna die.
Oh,
shoot.
How hard
I thought
was
he
that
got
hit?
her. Damn.
Let's see. Nico's was 101 off the bat. I'm waiting for this to reload. I'm going to go with 96 off the bat. I thought that was hit harder, but the reason it died, I think, probably was because of the velo. Come on, refresh. Great question here from Super Cubs 09. Thoughts on the closer situation? I mean, oh, wow. Pete Crow, that was 101 if you round up, 100.8. Basically 101 off the bat. And that must add topspin. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't go out.
That died really quick. I'll answer the question on the closer situation. Reading Astros Reddit and social media, the Ryan Presley experiment better be short-lived. If he's awesome and dominant, cool. But I am a little worried he might have a little Hector Neurositis. He pitched in Japan. He threw 4 strikes and 16 pitches. That's not going to play. That's not even going to play, not even for the Cubs, in the major leagues. It's not going to play. But granted, now Porter Hodge didn't pitch that well in Japan either. So I'm curious how they're going to approach it. But I do believe that there is more depth. There's, we have Presley. If that's not working. Okay, we got Hodge. All right, that's not working. Julian Merriweather, Brad Keller. There are options. There's some depth. But I'm very skeptical and scarred from last year.
So much for being in bed.
Oh, she knows it's opening day.
I put this girl to bed an hour and a half ago.
It's opening day. I'm supposed to go to bed in a half hour. That's probably not happening.
Can you say hi to everyone? Can you say hi? Can you say hi, Alex?
Hi, Alice.
Hi.
Can you say go Cubs?
I heard you might be a Dodger fan. Don't let your mom influence you.
Can you sing
Cubs.
Take Me Out? Hey, how about sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game? Can you sing that?
Yeah.
So let's sing it. Go ahead. Take me out to the ball game. Can you continue?
Yeah.
You do. You do.
Yeah, so why is a beast?
Cracker Jacks.
Oh, I know it.
Oh, you want mommy? Okay. Oh, I don't want okay. Wow. Did this just happen right now? Oh, jeez. I love you. You go to bed. It is the 3rd inning. Yeah. My wife goes, did they win?
Hopefully.
3rd inning. That kid might be up for a while. Yikes. All right. Hey, there we go. Settle in, Justin Steele. Let's go.
That that looked familiar. That makes me feel better.
That does. Thank you guys for letting me show my daughter. We're gonna eventually get it on screen one time, on camera one time. I actually did. I got it on a reel or on a story on Instagram, but I'm gonna like do an actual like reel about this because every time you sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," you get to the root part. Dodgers. I'm like,
No, that can't happen.
she went to one Dodgers game and she started saying that. She was already a year and a half old at that point and had been like nothing but Cubs, and then just goes to one Dodgers game and it's just like everything Dodgers since then.
It's up to you. You have to save that.
I do. You're our only hope.
Uh-huh.
All right. My thought on the closer situation is that it's too soon to even make a decision. But I just want to give you guys, I'm adding it up on Baseball Reference right now. Give it a second. In his first 4 outings of the year, he had a 20.25 ERA. Let that settle in for a second. 20.25 in his first 4 outings. Corbin Carroll's stance is different this year.
What the hell just happened?
Still Maya wasn't looking. Steele wasn't looking at it, Maya, I mean.
I don't see that.
Yikes.
I mean, that's the right call, but Amaya got screwed on that. Like,
what's Corbin Carroll doing?
Yeah, do you think that ball got into center field? We got guys right there.
Yeah, seriously. All right, so after his first 4 outings where he had a 20.25 ERA, he goes 54 innings in 55 games with a 2.67 ERA. The whip, which they call him Presley, whatever it is. Where is whip? Do you not call it?
That one he got.
He did call. Okay.
Yeah.
Do they not do whip on this?
On what site you're looking at?
Baseball Reference. I added up the lines.
Oh, I thought
they did.
I thought they did too.
I mean, the FIP is 2.94, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, OPS against him was 668. I mean, you know, he walked 17 guys in 54 innings. That's a walk every 3 innings. So, you know, I get it. I get it that like maybe there's something that they see there and they're like, oh, we don't like it. But I mean, the numbers don't lie, right? Let's look at, and I always feel like Baseball Reference. Come on.
Oh, Christmas.
Oh, geez.
Jiminy crickets, that could have been bad.
That is a great job of 6-foot Michael Bush staying on the base.
That almost was a setup sin. Big one.
So his overall ERA last year, what was it? It was like low 3s, mid 3s. It was
there's like
3.49, and Baseball Savant said that his expected ERA was 3.97. So I don't like either of those.
No,
you know, I think he's got to be low 3s or under 3. Come on, make the play, Dansby.
We got a guy. We'll
go.
You.
Whew. Hey, shut down inning. Need that.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
someone asked for the score in the chat, so I'll just. Oh, someone actually responded. I was going to do a terrible Pat Hughes. Cubs in their blue tops, gray pants, and score 3-2 as we head to the fourth. We going top 4 now. Yeah,
top 4.
3-2 heading into the fourth. Take over, Zach.
Yeah, and guys, you know, we don't have the scoreboard. We could share game day, but game day is always like 2 pitches ahead of the live stream. So like, it's kind of not fun to see what's going to happen. I want to be genuinely excited. But if you want the score, MLB the app MLB or just Cubs.com. You can go to game day, and that's absolutely free. We'll keep on doing score checks though. I'll do better at that.
Yeah, that would be cool if we could figure that out. But we'll tell you, folks, StreamYard can be real fickle. We've been trying to add something all day. I think I spent 3 hours on it. I couldn't figure it out. So,
all right. How about some trivia?
absolutely.
Let's do it.
All
Why don't
right.
you? Are you able to control the banners?
Uh,
Why don't you ask one of your?
yeah, look at that. All right.
There we go.
So my question for the comments and for you, Kyle, what Cubs pitcher has pitched or has gotten the most opening day starts in Cubs history? I will. Your only hint is it's going to be an obvious one. Once you hear it, you're going to be, oh yeah, duh.
I mean, I think it's Fergie Jenkins.
You are correct,
right.
sir.
Cool.
But can you guess number 2? So Fergie Jenkins had 7. Can you guess number 2 at 6? Because this was surprising to me.
6. Can you give me an era or some sort of hint that doesn't give it away?
2000s. So 2000 to 2010, 2011.
Zambrano.
You were right. It was Carlos Zambrano.
Oh, that I would have. I was. Oh, Matt Shaw, swing at that one. That's 91 down the dick. Yeah, I felt like it was gonna be a modern day guy because I just don't really know aside from like Fergie who else you would say.
Well, there were a couple with like 3 or 4, but then as I was I had to do the math myself. I'm looking on Baseball Reference. I'm like, Zambrano had a string of 6, which I was like, oh, I guess because from like 2006 to 2000, well, my math is wrong. So 2012, 2011, 2012. Like, yeah, he was probably our ace for that stretch. He was amazing until, he kind of forced his way out with his temper. But yeah,
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to like guess those so quickly and then leave it for no one else to be able to guess.
Hey,
Matt
you know your stuff.
Matt Shaw's having good at bats right now.
Oh, I didn't even. I was clicking the banners on the software, and all of a sudden it's 3-2.
All right, that went too fast, so we're gonna do another one. I'll do mine next. Oh,
that's a good pitch. That's still. I mean, in high school we used to do plus or minuses for like long at bats, hard hit, blah blah blah. That's a plus at bat, I would say. Went from 1-1 to 3-2. That's just a
plus at bat. The only thing I don't like about it is Matt Shaw is like a right side hitter, and that's the second time at least, maybe third, that I've seen him strike out kind of waving at an outside off speed pitch like he's trying to pull it.
That's actually a good observation by you. Yeah, because I mean that's in his wheelhouse.
Like I would think he would like to strike pitches like that.
Yeah.
Because he's thinking right side.
Yeah, that's actually a great observation.
Hey, what's up, Ty?
Oh, this guy.
Does this mean Ty wants to like live stream with us from Arizona?
Oh, that's right. He's at the game.
He's at the game right now. Ty, are you that sauce that you want to jump in with us?
Oh yeah, he's using all caps. He is.
No, that's not Carter Hawkins.
You said that, and I can't unsee it now.
Oh, wait, before I do my trivia, look at Josh here.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Josh. Put it in the comments. And Ty, I hope you're having one for the. By the way, cheers, brother.
Nope.
No,
that doesn't quite have the distance.
We're not hitting the hangers, I can tell you that. Except for Hap. Hap hit a couple hangers.
There's only been like 2 or 3 rockets off their bat so far.
Who has the most third base starts on opening day in Cubs history? I mean, Ron Santo would be my guess, but
I would say Santo, or if this is a trick question,
Aramis Ramirez.
That would be my second guess, but I would think Santo.
Let's see. Let's hear it. Well, actually, yeah. Same guesses from Jody. Oh yeah, Jody. Look, is that mom?
That's my uncle. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that's right, Jody. With yeah. You told me
Yeah.
that. You told me that.
Yeah. No,
Sorry,
he's been texting me off air, and I feel bad that I can't respond. He was like, I can't figure out the chat, but he fixed it. So
it's Santo. Josh says it's Santo.
yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Jody. I won't do that again.
He don't care. He just had another grandkid. He's got 3 or 4 now. 4, I think. He's happy as all can be.
Nice.
I don't know if I can curse on here. I was going to say something, but
just do it. Whatever. As long as
Just
we're not
say
dropping
happy as all
F-bombs. What's up?
I was going to say happy as all hell. I don't know what TV, they're dropping F-bombs nowadays, so I don't know what the rules are anymore.
We're not F-bombs here, but you know what? We're passionate. You're allowed to. Come on, Hap. Get up.
Santa Maria.
Let's go.
Yo.
How about Ian Happ hitting 077 against Zach Gallen coming into this game, and he's got 3 ribbies, a bomb, and a double.
Bang.
Let's
go.
go.
109 off the bat. Holy smokes.
Hell yes.
First homer of the season.
Hey, did you have Ian Happ for first? Ian Happ does that a lot. Ian Happ is like a lot of the times the first home run of the season for the Cubs.
I actually thought about his leadoff homer in Miami today because the first game of the day was Brewers-Yankees on ESPN, and the Yankees, was it Austin Wells, hit a leadoff homer for the Yankees. Yep. Fun fact, first catcher in Major League history to hit a leadoff home run.
I saw that. I'm calling back-to-back right now, by the way.
Oh, I love it. Let's go.
Ty says more Bears.
Ty, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. If you got to slam 6 more, do it. I'll buy you one. I'll Venmo you one. Oh, here's a very quick trivia. Who hit the Cubs' first home run last season?
Ian Happ.
It was Dansby Swanson.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm thinking of 23. I'm thinking of the basket shot against, I want to say it was Burns or Woodruff.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, Dansby in Texas. I remember that now.
Yeah, it should have been Morel opening day or opening night.
Yeah, that ended up being a triple, though, right?
I think he hit it foul, and then that game was
he ended up hitting one off the wall the very first at bat, and it like bounced and ricocheted, and I think he ended up getting a triple out of it.
I was thinking of his last at bat because I think it was a tie game at that point, and I think there were 2 guys on it. He smoked one to left, and it was about a foot foul.
Ty, you need to drop your Venmo. Looks like Adam's ready to send you beer money.
There's multiple people here that will send you beer money if that's what it takes to win. And I can't imagine Arizona's beer prices are more than the Cubs, so I think I can afford it.
Oh, man. Justin Steele needs... This is Gallen's last inning, too, by the way. He's at... How many pitches?
Holy smokes.
78. I mean, Zach Gallen, I said it in my preview today on our podcast that he's never gone more than 5 innings on his first start of the year. And given the fact that he's given up 4 runs, I don't think he's going to go into the 5th inning. That's outside. What? This is okay. Aside from the 3-0 ball that was called a strike to Amaya, this umpire has been nails.
Yeah. And I love the Cubs' approaches. This team doesn't look like the same team that was in Japan or the last week of spring training.
Yeah.
Like they're being very patient. They're waiting for their pitches, and then Ian Happ especially are taking advantage. Even
Saya needs to just do it right now. 2-run bomb.
Yeah. Not that, though.
Tucker was going. Hey, how great would it be if Tucker had a 30 stolen base season?
Oh, it'd be so cool. If he can get a 30-30, it's possible. Oh, we got a good jump, too.
Jeff says, what happened to challenging strikes? That was only for spring training. That was just testing it out during spring training.
Rumor has it that'll be in next year, but that's just a rumor at this point. Who knows? And with the lockout coming, who knows? Maybe they use that as a bargaining chip. But we don't have to talk about that because baseball's on. I don't want to think about not baseball.
2 out home runs, says Charles. Yeah, I mean, you think about this. 30 steal threats in this lineup. Tucker, Horner, Crow Armstrong, Shaw. Four
I would say,
guys.
well, 30 might be a oh, he knew it.
Oh,
He knew it
hanger,
too.
man. Another hanger. And by the way, Gage Workman has massive speed as well, but he's not going to get enough reps unless there's an injury, he's not going to get enough reps to be a 30 stolen base guy.
I mean, Hap, it would probably take a little bit of a miracle because it's not really his game, but I could see Hap maybe pushing 30. I don't know that he could get to 30, but I don't know, 25 to 28. I don't think it's impossible. And Craig Counsell, I know, wants to run. I've watched too many Counsell Brewer games to know that team runs and they play defense. That's how they're so good all the time. Even today, the remnants of Craig Counsell, as I was watching the Brewers Yankees, like, they're just so good on the bases. They only scored 2 runs because their bats were quiet, but
we may be doing a piss poor job of keeping track of setup sins, but it's because we're having a lot of fun. So Arthur's doing that at home today. So we'll see what Arthur's got for us after the game.
I don't know about the Diamondbacks. I haven't been tracking theirs very well. Cubs have played really clean so far. Outside of the 2 homers, they've been playing really clean. No kidding. I should probably my desk. I should.
All right, you ready for your trivia?
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like there's one category on this that is just going to give it away, but it is name that Cub. He is a former Cub and Diamondback. Here you go. So
position player. Okay.
2 things here. Yeah, go ahead. It was funny. The funny thing that stands out to me, he was an all-star in 97 at a negative .9 WAR.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. 2006 though. See, my first instinct. Shout out to my dad.
With us at home.
My first instinct says Mark Grace.
Okay.
But 2006, I know he was not a Cub in 2006.
This is correct.
So wait, just so I'm clear when I'm looking at this baseball reference. Well, he would have played into 2006. So are these all his Cub years or is this everything?
No, I intentionally did not show the other teams. I'm making this difficult for you. You have to figure it out based on stats and era alone.
Well, era makes me say Grace, but the 2006 part is throwing me off because I don't believe he played that long.
If you look deeper into the stats, you'll know why it's also not Mark Grace, not just based on the years that he played.
Now I'm going through the Rolodex. Chat, help me out. Miguel Bautista.
Micah Hoffpower.
Yeah. A name that'll make me smile every time. The 2000.
I'm glad that you guys aren't getting this very easily because I really thought there was one category that was just going to give it away.
Well, the homers are non-existent. So I'm thinking this. Can
I give you a hint?
Absolutely, please.
All right, wait. No. Before I give you a hint, I need to see at least like 3 or 4 more guesses from the comments. I'm not going to give it away that easily.
And the batting average is fine. It's not great. Oh, man. Well, now I'm just going through the Rolodex of who were Cubs. And
Moreno just can hit steel.
That kid's a stud. I know there were trade rumors that they wanted to trade him this past winter. I don't know why. Catching is so hard to find. That kid's a stud.
Adam says Juan Pierre, Tony Campana.
Well, Juan
Luis
Pierre
Gonzalez, says Jody.
Juan Pierre might fit the stolen bases, but I don't. He was a Cub in 05.
There's your hint to look at, to focus on that. No power, lots of steals.
Oh man, this is tough.
Yeah, I don't know how many people remember this guy being a Cub.
That's probably my hang-up because I'm the only Diamondback. I feel like I'm doing the immaculate grid right now. Oh boy, yes,
double play. Come on. Oh,
nicely done. Look at these boys playing some defense out here tonight.
That's a Gold Glover in right field.
I love it. So the only Diamondback Cub hybrids that are coming to mind are Alex Avila, Justin Wilson. He doesn't apply to this. Miguel Montero. That's way too early, and Avila's way too early. And Mark Grace. And outside of that, I am blank.
I'll give you another 2001 World Series.
2001 World Series. Now, in my defense, I was 6 years old. So
Nope,
I'm not 100% sure.
That's not a defense.
Someone said Kenny Loft in the chat. He was never a Diamondback.
He was never a Diamondback. No.
Yeah. Oh, get there. Nope. Oh, double. That's helpful.
Randall freaking Gerchik.
Oh, of course. I should have known.
Yeah.
109 off the bat for Grichuk.
I'm really surprised not a single person has gotten this. Since we're in a big part of the game, I'm going to give everyone like just, oops.
Eric Karros. I don't think he was a Diamondback, though.
Eric Carroll stole 72 bases one year.
Good
Come
point.
on.
I was just, good point. My fault. I'm just going to start naming players that make me smile because I really have no clue. Nafy Perez. Ooh.
That's a good guess, but I don't know if Nafy Perez was ever a Diamondback.
I don't think he was a stolen base guy. I know he had one good year, but.
Oh, call it.
Mm.
All right, you guys ready?
I got to know.
Tony Womack.
Oh, that's such a good name pull. Oh, man. I forgot. I remember when they got him, I was excited because he was a big thing on Backyard Baseball when I was a kid. So it's like, oh, they got Tony Womack?
Tony Womack, y'all.
That is a great pull.
This is a big part of the game.
Yeah, this might be a momentum shifter. If they can get out of it or if they don't. Yup.
There you go.
But, I mean, they're at the part of the lineup that is ideal because you really don't want to get back to Marte, Carroll, and Gurriel.
No, you don't. And, I mean, I'm okay if they get one run, but you can't let that runner on second score right now.
I'm with you. Because that Diamondbacks bullpen doesn't get a lot of love, but they are nasty out there.
Man, this is a slow-moving game. Call it. There we go.
Nice. It's a good dot. It is slow moving. I just checked the clock. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna push it to 11. I'm still feeling good. We're gonna go 11. I might get in trouble with the bosses tomorrow for looking like garbage, but hey, we're here. Yes.
There you go. Steele is pumped about that. Yeah, after that first inning, I thought like, oh, we might have a pretty quick game here. I think Steele, even though he gave up a run, only had like 8 or 9 pitches. So you were like, okay, and then that second inning, slowed it down.
All right,
come on, Steele, get out of this.
That would be.
I don't like. I mean, Perdomo's your 9-hitter. That's a pretty solid 9-hitter.
This lineup is so deep. I forgot that they got Naylor until this morning. They were talking about MLB Central. I was like, oh my gosh, this lineup is so deep.
And it was better last year because they had Jock Peterson as their DH, and he was
that's right
stellar last year. The only time Jock Peterson was not good was when he was with the Cubs. That's like the only time he wasn't good.
I love that dude. I don't know why, but when he was a Cub, I was so jacked. And then I think I went to a game. It was one of Arrieta's last games, and it was like 11-1 against the Marlins. Peterson was yucking it up with the left field bleachers. Oh, it was great. I was like, this is my dude. And then he got traded about 3 weeks later. That's a tough place to fall behind. You don't want to go 2-1 in a pressure spot like this with Marte on deck.
Come on.
That's a dot.
That's a beautiful pitch.
All right. Come on, kid. Come on, Mississippi.
First out of the bullpen, says Jeff Martin. Don't ask me yet. Depends on how deep Steele goes. 64 pitches. He had 67 in his last one. I bet you they go 80 pitches on him.
Yeah, that seems like a good number. If he can get through 5, I think that's really solid. Ooh, come on, kid. Come on, kid. Oh, shoot. Not ideal.
Damn.
That hurts. And of course, it's a little rollover. It's not like, oh, we hit it 100 miles an hour. A little, God bless it.
I want to see how Shaw attacked this ball.
Maybe his first step was a little.
No, he's too. Perdomo's too fast anyway. I don't think he gets him even if he bare hands that ball.
Yeah.
He's too fast.
I was just trying to look at his route to the ball, and it looks like he took a step to the third base line, but even if it probably wouldn't have mattered in the long run.
I don't think it matters. Here you go.
Yeah.
He's playing so
I mean,
deep.
that's still a pretty good route. I'm not upset by that at all. That's just guy's too fast. And now we have Marte.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No. I don't. This sounds terrible because I'm a giant Corbin Carroll fan. I'd almost just pitch around Marte and just take your chances with Carroll left on left.
But Carroll is a Cub killer. I feel like every time he's in a big situation, he delivers.
That dude's a rock star. So, yeah, it's like, okay, pick your poison. You want Marte or do you go left on left? Ooh. Oh, I thought he flinched.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
God bless America. This is not fun. But he swung at that, so we'll take it.
This becomes the at-bat of the game right now.
Oh, absolutely.
And we're only in the fourth inning.
This game feels like it's been going on for like 4 hours.
It feels like it's been.
Oh, come on. Yes, sir. Woo! Everyone breathe. If anyone's got oxygen, I'll take some.
That's huge. Okay, now I can answer your question. So Steele is at come on. Scroll for me. Why is this not scrolling? There we go. Steele's at what, like 70 pitches right now? 68 pitches. Gallen's done. He's at 83. There's no way he's going back out there.
Yeah, I was actually going to see if they got anyone warming up yet, or it doesn't say.
So Cubs. Well, why is that not scrolling down for me? There we go. Cubs bullpen options. You've got Keller, Merriweather, Morgan, Pearson, Presley, Ray, Tyone, Thielbar. Assuming he goes out for the 5th, which I do assume. I think the 6th will probably be very situational. So let's assume for a second that Steele gets 3 of the 4 outs. So Carroll, Gurriel, Naylor, Moreno. Moreno's where he ends. It's righty, lefty, switch. So probably a righty out of the bullpen. I'm probably going Eli Morgan in the 6th.
I that sounds good to me. I would say him. Do you risk throwing Keller this early? Just be like, hey, here you go.
I think, yeah, I don't think I want to put Keller in this game with a lead. I think you ease him back into. I mean, the Cubs have their high leverage guys that are used to it the last couple of years.
That's a good point.
So, I mean, Merriweather is also maybe in that category of like easing him back in, but he's looked really good. So
I was gonna say I would throw him in the 8th for sure. Yeah. The way Hodges looked. Well, I'm just, this is assuming Presley. Pitching change for Arizona. Ryan Nelson in for Zach Gallen, according to MLB Game Day.
I like that. He's hittable. He's basically another starter.
I was going to say, I don't even know if I know the name Ryan Nelson, to be honest with you.
I think he had a pretty good game against the Cubs last year.
Let's see. Marquee, 150 innings, 4.24 ERA, 17 homers allowed. All right. Comes out to shoot with 97. Okay. All right.
Obviously named after Ryan Sandberg.
Has to be. All Ryans are.
Yeah.
It's like Cher.
Do you know anyone named Cher?
I know Cher. There's not.
You know Cher? Hey, there's a base hit from Michael Bush.
I know of Cher, I should say.
Ryan Nelson last year, yes, did have a 5 2/3 at Chicago, won the game. and it was a 7-6 final. But 5 2/3, 1 run, 9 strikeouts.
Okay.
Yeah, but not a great year last year, like you said. What was it, 5-1 or 4.24 or something like that?
Yeah, mid-4 ERA, 150 innings. So that's average at best, mediocre.
All right. So if Dansby can just get Bush over to second, I like our chances of scoring here.
The old-fashioned get him on, get him over, get him in.
And this is the part of the lineup too, man. Even though he's your 5th batter, I would be fine with a hit and run, kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, Bush doesn't have great speed. Probably not right now. I think next batter, if Dansby gets on 1st and 3rd, you do a hit and run with Nico. Ooh, yeah, he's got gas.
That was a Swanson. Swanson doesn't take many G hacks like that. That was a hack.
Yeah. Ryan Nelson. Last year, according to Baseball Savant, 95.2 average fastball.
Nah.
That's not going to do it, Dansby. But he was mainly a starter last year. He had 25 starts in 28 games, 150 innings.
Man, I mean, I know those numbers aren't great, but just to have an extra guy like that can throw gas like this, their rotation is so deep already. And now you throw, our 6th, 7th, 8th guy can also throw 97. Like, okay, no, that's Carroll. That's not getting down.
Yeah, he's too fast.
Oh, yeah. If you're watching at home,
did that get him?
I think it was either his foot or the base.
I want to see.
Oh, I think it maybe clipped him. He's pointing to his leg.
He did. We are going to take a break, by the way, after this next out because I need to refuel.
I should probably go check on my dog who's been abandoned tonight because he's not allowed in the office.
Come on, Pete.
Hey, kid, if you want to lay into one here, that'd be okay with me.
Yeah. I'm okay with that too. Steve K is calling it. Here comes some excitement.
Steve, I hope you're right, my man. Oh,
there we go.
Okay. Am I a little ahead of you?
Maybe. Let me refresh. I think Josh is too. Josh goes Hollywood Pete ! And then I saw the pitch. I'm going to refresh.
Okay. Because I think I'm a few seconds behind the live. But I went, ooh, and then like a second later, you're like, oh, there's a knock. So I think I might be just a scooch ahead of you.
So I'll tell you as soon as I see this first pitch to Shaw.
Okay.
And now.
Oh, so actually.
Now you need to refresh.
Well, maybe. It says I'm live. And you just saw the first pitch?
Yeah, if you refresh, though, the
way MLB TV was acting today, I'm a little nervous, but okay, the 1-0 caught, tried to frame, 1-1.
Yeah, you're like a second and a half behind me.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I can manage that.
Move back in the box is what he's saying. Oh, yeah, in August he did.
Come on, kid. How about your first RBI?
Tough pitch on a 2-0. Good hack. We need more, more runs, says Super Cubs 09.
Oh, absolutely. The way this game's shaping up, they need 6 or 7 to be relatively comfortable.
Oh, I think 8's going to win it.
Yeah. Oh, did my thing freeze? Oh, no. That was just marquee.
4th pitch. Now. Fouled back.
Oh, now I think I might be a scooch ahead of you again.
We need more runs. Pause for a second, says Josh. All right. Let's see it, guys. Let's see it. Another 2-out hit. All of our runs so far have come with 2 outs. Let's get another one.
Amen to that.
Hell, let's get another 3.
See? Oh!
What a terrible idea.
You don't.
Okay, that's
throw
a
it.
setup sin. That's a setup sin.
Let's go, Pete.
That's the 5th inning.
Oh wait, they're reviewing.
Why?
Hold everything, folks. Look how far off he is. Goodness gracious.
Safe.
Safe. It's not
No.
even close. I
Where are
don't.
we going?
They left the field. I saw Marte walk off the field.
Yeah, that's goofy.
Well, I hate to inform you, Cattell, but you're going to have to go back out there.
Yeah. I mean, does anyone have the Cubs making a mistake right now? I don't have any mistakes from the Cubs. I have 4 by the Diamondbacks. 4 setup sins. If you missed our explanation of what a setup sin is, we can tell you in a bit.
Nice. Hey, walks a run here, kid.
Ryan Nelson last year was in the 89th percentile for walks, so he doesn't walk many. 5.4% walks.
Well, maybe
You ready
one
to
of
hit?
those-
Ooh.
Well, hey,
See you, Josh. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you jumping in. That was fun.
appreciate all y'all watching at home.
Yeah.
And it's late. I get it. Oh boy, yeah. I know what this is going to turn into because I'm having a blast. This is going to go from 10:30. I got to go to bed. I got work tomorrow.
Yeah,
This is going to turn.
midnight.
This is going to end up just me staying the whole time and just dealing with the consequences tomorrow. So actually, my girlfriend's coming for my goddaughter's baptism. She's going to be upset with me because I'm going to be half asleep tomorrow night. But that's okay.
Caffeine. Lots of caffeine.
Oh, they got another late one tomorrow, don't they? That's going to be like 8:30, I think.
Yeah.
Central.
Yeah. You're starting off West Coast. It's tough for you guys over there. Us West Coast people don't even like West Coast games. It's too late.
What?
It's 7 o'clock. I mean, I want to be winding down from the day. I want to be celebrating a win. I don't want to be winning and then being like, okay, I got to go to bed.
That's true. That's pretty much even when they play 7 o'clock games. It's like, oh, all right, look at the time. Oh, come on, Miggy. Come on, Miggy. Drop it. Let's go. Let's go, Miggy. Oh, get them all.
Clear.
Miggy.
Let's go. 2 outs again.
That is massive.
Mm.
Holy
wow.
smoke.
Jake, I'll tell you what though. I don't know much about Jake McCarthy in center. I do know Alec Thomas would have caught that ball.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's right there. Actually, he caught it on the heel. He was too fast.
Oh, baby. Let's go, says Kyle DeVille. Amaya, let's go, says Joshua, Redneck Outdoorsman. Yes, says Super Cubs. 09. Let's go, guys. This is a Cubs team that we want to see. 2 out clutch hitting. Come on. Pete would have caught that ball. Absolutely.
No more.
Absolutely. Pete would have caught that ball. With eyes closed, says Steve. Hey, Steve called that. He said we got something big coming up, and he called that.
That is true. Credit to Steve.
Yeah.
But now you have to continue to do that, right? Like we talked about superstitions earlier. Like, sorry, that's your job now.
Yep. Hey, and I'm telling you, man, that doesn't go as an error in the book, but that is a huge mistake by the Diamondbacks trying to throw to second base when it was going to be an easy out at first.
Totally
Set up sins. We're keeping track of them.
Totally swung the game. And obviously, if McCarthy catches that, we're all sweating still. But I mean, I'm still sweating.
Brad says gave him a double, not an error. Better give him a double.
I was just looking at that. I was curious because typically, I mean, he was diving, so it's different. But
diving, yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be in the book. It's a routine play. That's not a routine play. That's a very difficult play. That ball was scalded. What was it? Miguel Amaya off the bat. That was 100.5.
Woo!
Yeah.
Smoke show.
Feeling good indeed.
Sam Olber just tweeted out, how about Matt Shaw's speed, by the way?
Yeah.
We don't give him credit for speed because everyone's worried about the stick and his defense. Dude can run.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's going to be Nico on the bases, but like it wouldn't surprise me if he had 20 stolen bases, and then if he really got on a lot and is hitting in the right part of the lineup, he could get 25 to 30, I think. Oh, come on, Kyle Tucker, make this a 10-3 game.
Please.
Just do it. Just put it out. No.
Oh, I don't think so, sir.
Ooh. Charles says it's nice being on the good end of the mistakes. It's 100% nice being on the good
Hell
end.
yes, my friend. Absolutely. Remember that time like 10 minutes ago said, we'll take a break after this out. That was 10 minutes ago. Maybe we just got to take more breaks.
Wow. But I am going to still refill.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm with you.
When we come back, I'll let you ask your last trivia question.
Oh, yeah. It's a doozy.
It is. Chat, I don't like it.
In the chat, it's opening day related. And let's just say, remember those times where the Cubs were absolutely terrible? If you know those, you'll do just fine on my trivia question.
So, Charles, tell me, I've got 4. Again, I haven't been great about it because I've been having fun with you guys, but I've got first inning Suarez throwing error. I got the 2-out walk to Bush. That was a 2-out walk to, we got another one, 2-out walk, right? That was to Hap.
Yes.
Or was it an intentional walk? Okay. Wasn't intentional, right? Right. It was,
no, he just flat out walked.
2-out walk to Hap. And that was in the 5th. All right. So going back through it, 2-out walk to Bush. That's number 2. Gallen, 2 walks in an inning in the 2nd inning. 5th inning, the Perdomo throwing to the wrong base, and then this 5th inning 2-out walk. So those are the 5 that I have. What do you have? Those 5? Do you have different ones? What are the other 3? Again, like guys, when we say like setup sins, we're talking about baseball sins. We're not talking about he didn't drive the runner in. Like that stuff is going to happen.
Come on, get out.
He missed a cookie there.
Yes, he did.
That ball that Jake McCarthy didn't catch right now, he made a great effort. That's not a setup sin. Like that's, and that was a hit. That wasn't a error. Even if they call that an error, I don't know if I go with that because that was a good effort. So I want to hear the ones that I'm missing from your perspective. What's the score? It is 7-3. You don't have a way to watch, but you got game day. Open up game day, follow along with us, check out the score, see what's going on. Right now, it is 7-7-0, 3-6-1. 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Diamondbacks.
Cubs in their blue tops, gray pants.
Oh! He's missed a couple cookies in this bat.
Catch it, Ty.
2 out. Okay, Charles says I have those 5 plus another 2-out walk and a 2-out homer if that counts. 2-out homer doesn't count because again, like you're competing, right? If you make a pitch, if it was an 0-2 pitch, that's a mistake. If it's 0-2 and then you end up losing the at bat, I would consider that a mistake. But if it's just like, hey, I'm behind 1-0 and I give up a home run with 2 outs, I wouldn't call that a mistake. You're trying to compete. You're trying to throw strikes. What was the other 2-out walk? What inning was that? I think I missed that. My best hitter this year, counting the Dodgers series, says Caleb. Hey, he's had 2 clutch 2-out hits so far this year.
If he can just keep that pace, oh my God, what a difference maker. Rats.
I think that was another thing. Kyle Tucker did a lot of that in spring training, swinging in, missing strikeouts. All right, we're going to take a quick break, guys. We will be right back. I'm going to go load back up on a drink.
Same.
We'll see you in a second. Setup Nation, I want to take a quick break so that you know how you can support our channel and wear some cool swag like this. We've teamed up with Obvious Shirts to give you a chance to have your very own Setup Man shirt or hat. Pick from 3 different types of shirts or my personal favorite, the trucker hat. Go to the link in the description of this video and podcast to claim your Setup Man apparel. And thank you so much for supporting our channel. And we're back. Well, at least I am. Alex. See, this is what I love. Like, I always think about this. How do the broadcasters go an entire game without like being like, oh my gosh, I got to go to the bathroom? Do they just always dehydrate themselves? When I did play-by-play in college, it wasn't an issue. I think your body just like reacts and knows that it shouldn't go to the bathroom. But I always want to know, like, oh, are we starting an inning and JD's still in the bathroom or something? Like Alex is?
You nailed it. Oh, I forgot my water out there. That's okay. I'll get it at commercial break. Oh, I sit
Dang
down.
it. That's not okay. So that's a setup sin. A leadoff hit by pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially after your team just put up 3 runs for you to get a commanding lead.
Yeah, I definitely want to shut this down. Don't want to give them any sort of life.
All right. Hey, thanks for everyone who's joining us here. Hope you guys have been having fun. Let's bring this thing home. Let's get a win. What was that? That was only 89.
Was
Was that a sinker maybe?
I thought, wasn't there a spring training reports he was trying to add a changeup?
Yeah, but I don't think, I think it was a lot lower in the 80s, not 89.
Nate Pearson warming up. Sorry, I just got distracted. We were just talking about relievers. So Nate Pearson would be the first guy up.
Potentially. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That was the curve, I think. That was only 79.
That was a nice hammer. I would love if he can get through 5.
Hey, there's a good point. Robert says Hap should see some good pitches with Tucker batting behind him.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's been 3 games. Him and Amaya look the most ready to roll here out of the gate.
Yeah.
Although Kyle Tucker's shown signs of life too, but
yeah, he's batting 400 so far. 4 for 10
with a absolute nuke of a homer.
Yeah. That was a bad. Was that 0-2? That was a bad 0-2 pitch.
Yeah.
So, Charles, if that would have been a base hit, that would have been a setup sin. Losing an at bat once you're up 0-2 in a big situation like this. PCA can affect the game so much with his speed. Absolutely. I'm not even going to try to say that name, but yes, he can.
That looks like the name of a dinosaur. Deonosaurus. I don't.
Yeah. I think they need to get Seal out of there. I think his fastball is 89 right now, man.
Sam Olber, I have my Twitter notifications on for Cubs Twitter, and Sam Olber said that he's surprised Steele's still in there. And I was kind of like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, but he's at mid-70s.
I'm not surprised he's still in there. I mean, I would have thought that 80 would have been his pitch count, and he was only at 68. And I mean, Yeah, he gave a run last inning, but it was on an infield single.
Fair. Really,
Yeah.
outside of the homers, he's been pretty darn good compared to how he looked in Japan. Yes, he did.
I don't
Oof.
think he did, yeah.
It does
Kyle.
look like he's running out of energy though. The slower
Yeah.
walk back to the mound, just kind of like take your breath, take your time.
Turn
Roll it. Roll it.
Oh.
No way.
Oh.
Wow. Yo.
That was the ugliest, slowest developing, but awesome double play.
Dansby defender. Right here.
What just happened?
That's nuts.
Steve.
Holy man.
Oh my gosh. What a double play. This is fun. This is fun. I'm having fun.
This is, yeah, compared to the labor it felt like in Japan.
Listen, last year it would be like the dad with the kids loading everyone up to go on a vacation. Be like, we're having fun. Get in the car. This year, I'm like, we're having fun.
It's the Griswolds.
I mean, it's one game. It's one game.
Yeah. Holy smokes. I'm going to go get my water that I forgot.
Okay. Well, be ready to ask me your trivia question when you get back.
Oh, I'm ready.
How many Gold Glovers do we have on this team? Dansby, Nico, Hap ×3, Dansby ×2. Kyle Tucker got his first one last year. And then you've got, Michael Bush was playing like a top 3 or 4 first baseman in baseball for really like 4 months last year. And then you would expect to see PCA win a Gold Glove this year. Like if PCA doesn't win a Gold Glove this year, to me, it means that he did not play in enough games.
It'd be disappointing if he doesn't, right? Even if he does play all the games. Although Dansby kind of got screwed out of a Gold Glove last year, I thought.
Yeah, either him or Francisco Lindor. The biggest crime was that Lindor wasn't even a finalist.
Yeah. I had more.
And that Juan Soto was a finalist in right field.
Yeah, when Yankees fans, one of my closer friends is a Yankees fan. He literally called him the Butcher. That's his nickname for him because he's just so terrible out in right field.
It's kind of the award is kind of a joke at this point.
Which is sad because that and then Cy Young MVP, those are the ones I really look forward to. But yeah, especially after this last year, it's like, what are you guys thinking?
Yeah.
All right, should we do trivia?
I think we should.
All right, folks, this is a doozy. And I ran it past our resident, know-it-all is harsh. He just knows a lot of things.
Arthur?
Yeah, I ran it past him. So, can you name the Chicago Cubs 2013 opening day lineup? We'll just go position by position.
Position by position, I'll compete, but I'm not like 1 through 9 in the batting line.
I don't have the lineup. I didn't look that up. I didn't care all that much about.
Hey, Seiya's got a hit
on the board.
That was a great piece of hitting. I don't know what the count was though. It looked like it was 100 off the bat, 99.9. Okay.
Yes.
Let's go position by position here. Okay. I know catcher. It's Wellington Castillo.
Check it off the list. Okay. You are correct.
All right.
First base.
Anthony Rizzo.
Yep. 2 for 2. Right.
Starlin Castro's a shortstop.
3 for 3.
Okay. Darwin Barney at second. No. Okay. That was past the Darwin Barney era.
I will say second base is going to be your hardest one. Because I even looked at it like, wait, what? I totally forgot the guy was on the team. He played for the White Sox.
Bonifacio.
Oh, that's a good guess, but no.
No.
This guy played for the White Sox, and I only know that because he made like a routine play or something. I just remember Hawk Harrelson saying, "What a play by," and then his name.
It's like that viral video of Fernando Tatis just catching a looping liner. Oh, Fernando!
How do you do it? Yeah. Same idea. Good old Hawk.
Okay, what do you guys got? I mean, why am I the only one guessing? Put it in the comments. Who is the second baseman in 2013 for the Cubs?
Third base?
No, I said who's the second baseman?
I know. I was asking you.
Oh,
dude.
are we just moving on?
Oh, did I
Was
click
that?
him?
Oh,
That's a bad break.
that would have been 3-1 instead. It's 2-2. That sucks. No, I'm staying on second because I want to.
Okay.
I really want to give this a real shot. You forgot he played for the Cubs. I'll be honest. I mean, like as soon as Theo came in, that 2011 to 2014, I was just like, I'm just waiting for 2015. I'm not even.
Weren't we all? Oh, come on. That's okay.
That's a great play.
Yeah.
That's a really nice play. There's no one guessing right now. Can you guys like at least throw like different positions out there? If you know the center fielder, if you know the right fielder, if you know the left fielder.
I'm trying to think what other hints. Second base. So he only really had a longer leeway than he probably should have, but obviously those teams were terrible. Someone commented we got nothing. Yeah, the 2013 team didn't either, except for their first.
Wait, give me this hint. Was he a young unknown prospect, or was he like a veteran that was at the end of his career kind of thing?
Journeyman. I honestly don't even know much about this player. I can't even really help you because he was only here for, I don't know, half a season.
Journeyman, second baseman, played for the White Sox.
I think he played for the Yankees too. His
Alfonso
name.
Soriano.
Yeah.
Well, Soriano wasn't left.
Yep. I was going to say, do I give you that one? So Soriano wasn't left. Yes. I'm trying to think.
Also, that was 2017, 18. I think that was 18.
Joe Schmo. It could have been. I mean, you or I could have been out there, and it would have been the same.
Ryan Sweeney was an outfielder, so no. Darwin Barney, I already guessed.
His last name.
Fukudome at second base. Fukudome was not on the Cubs anymore in 13.
I think if I gave you this guy's first name, I don't think you would get it yet.
Give me his first name.
Brent.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
I kind of forgot he was with the Cubs. He was only with probably longer than he should have been. Jerry Harrison Jr. Great name.
Guess. That's a great guess. Brent.
And his last
I mean, does that ring a bell for anyone out there?
I try not to remember.
That deserves some love. Good job, Jeff.
The first syllable of his last name is the same as a pitcher for the Cubs who was an all-star in 2008, left-handed.
The first syllable
of his last name. I'm really stretching here.
Yeah, it's like now you got me thinking about the 2008 Cubs. I got to think of that now.
2008 all-star pitcher. Oh,
Brent Lillenbridge. Wow,
Brent
there's no way I would have ever got that.
I looked it up today. I'm like, who? And I had to like go through the Rolodex in my head.
There's just no way I would have ever got that. Okay.
I think you said shortstop already.
We already said shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Yep.
Third base, Aramis is long gone. It was Luis Valbuena.
You are correct. Luis Valbuena.
Yeah.
Left, you already said Soriano.
Yeah. Center field. God, Dansby, that was ball 4.
I have to double check center field. I have my notes here. Oh, okay. Got it. I got center. Had to remind myself.
Anyone got center field? How about the opening day starter?
Oh, there you go. Was involved in a massive trade in Cubs history.
Smarja. It's Jeff Smarja.
Yep.
Yeah. You wouldn't. I didn't need. I was either gonna say Garza or Smarja.
Oh,
But,
Matt
yeah.
Garth is a name pull.
Yeah. He lives in my town. He was
Matt
supposed to be on my
Garza?
he was supposed to be on my show before the season started last year, and then one of his 6 kids got hurt or sick.
Oh, geez.
Let's see.
Well, someone guessed Campana in the chats. It's a great guess, but it was not Tony Campana.
That is a good guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
center field. Yeah, that's actually a really good guess.
Nico!
Let's go! Nico, 2 out. Another 2 out ribby.
I don't know who these guys are, but I like this team.
This is good.
Woo!
2 outs, runner in scoring position. This team's got 8 runs.
Yes, sir.
I said 8. I said 8 was going to do it.
You did. If you call your shot and the final score is 8-3.
I didn't say 8-3 was the final score. I said 8's going to win it.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying if the final score holds.
Yeah. Brian Burns says I dominated this earlier.
I will say he did well. They were Now, granted, it was a tag team. It was Arthur and Brian. So
was it David DeJesus Jr.? That he wasn't.
You bet it was. David DeJesus was in center field.
Oh my gosh.
What dark times.
Well, I think Joshua is looking it up on Baseball Reference. I think he's cheating.
Could be. Well, right field, if he gets it real quick, I mean, I'll know. Because field.
Okay. Joshua, who was in right field?
Hint is former Giant. I also believe he was involved in a scuffle in Cincinnati, if I remember correctly. With the Cubs, that is. Scuffle with the Cubs in Cincinnati.
Cubs never had Tommy Pham, so it's not him.
That is true. This one, I feel like if I say the name, you'll be like, oh, yeah.
Former Giant in 2013. Who was on the Giants in that era? They were World Series winners in 12 and 10. Who was playing right field? What?
Left-handed hitter.
Oh, wow. I feel like
yeah, you're right there. I can see it in your face. Junior Lake. Great guess. It was not Junior Lake.
You're right. As soon as you say it, I'm going to be like, ah.
Yeah.
Was it really Pagan?
No, I believe he was Met by this point.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think it was Pagan.
Yeah, that's another great name pull, though.
Because he was on the in the Lou Piniella era. 2007 was when Piniella came in, or 7. No, it was 7. And Pagan being thrown out at third base was the first time that Piniella got ejected.
Did he get? No, I think he got hurt in 2008 because I remember 2008 they brought in Jim Edmonds.
Get out of play.
That's all right. Another good inning, boys.
Great inning. Man, you are really pushing the envelope right now. You got to be up.
Another great guess, but no.
No, you said he's been lefty.
Hold on. Here's a hint.
Nate Shearholtz?
Nate Shearholtz was your opening day right fielder.
I don't remember him being on the Giants, so that actually didn't help me.
Oh, really? That's like the only way I knew him. I knew him as a Giant left-handed outfielder, and I was hoping he had more power than he actually did.
Okay, so I didn't get right field. I didn't get center field. I didn't get second base.
Well, no one was.
I got the rest.
Yeah, you got the rest. Pretty easily, actually.
That actually is a lot better than I expected to do.
The Lillibridge thing, no one was. Arthur, of course, of all people, our resident columnist on the Setup Man. Of course, he was just like, oh, yeah, Brent Lillibridge. It took him a minute, but he got there.
Listen, Michael, I would do trivia between innings, but we started this between innings. It was that tough of one.
That's right. We'll lock back in on the game. Don't worry.
Trivia question is painful. Okay. Noted for the future. We'll do an easier one next time. Oh, there's my daughter again. Hi, beautiful. You're still awake?
What time is it by you? 10? No,
It's
9?
9.
Yeah.
You want to come sit with Daddy? Does Mommy know you're out here?
Kids. So anyway, how are you all feeling in the chat? How you all feeling about this game so far? It seems like a lot of happiness and a lot of Angel Pagan lately in the chat.
See what she's got?
Oh, I just got my goddaughter one of those.
You got Clarky?
Yeah.
Good job. You got Clarky.
Yeah, the Dodgers don't even
been awake
have
this
a
entire
mascot.
time?
So Matt, I dig it. 160.
So apparently we can't do any live streams at night because it'll wake up my daughter.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Nate Pearson,
All right.
you want to sit? Do you want to sit with Daddy or you want to go with Mommy?
Go to mommy.
You're going to go with Mommy. Okay.
Nice to see you again.
I'm good. All right. Sorry, guys. So that takes me out of contention for live streams at night. I did 3 a.m. I mean, there wasn't anything to cheer about for the Japan series, but I did not wake up my daughter for either of those Japan games.
Mommy wins in the chat.
She always does.
Whoops.
That's a good take right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off of. Yeah, I would have thought Morgan first, but I'm okay with it. I mean, a hard thrown righty after a finesse lefty, basically. I'm good with it.
I kind of like it because my guess, gut feel, I have no insight on this, obviously. I think they try and get 2 innings out of him. Now that they have a 5-run lead, if Pearson's rolling, I think they give him 2, maybe 3 would be pushing it. But 2 innings, yeah. Sure. And then you can bring in Merriweather and close this sucker down. I almost just cursed.
Mother.
Close it down. Yeah.
Look at what Brian says.
Sure, that's one solution.
It's actually a very good solution. I'll work on it. We got to find a sponsor for the setup, man.
Yeah, any sponsors out there? Anyone run a company that want to throw some money our way? We'll happily take it.
Charles, I'm getting PTSD from the Shohei home run off Pearson. Why? Just because you see it?
Look, Shohei's an alien, so I guess that's just kind of built in. I don't know if anyone saw the game before this game, Dodgers-Tigers. It's just a flick of the wrist. That guy's an alien.
He's nuts. Hey, by the way, don't feel bad if you got to jump off soon. I mean, I know Brian will be itching to come in here. I'm sure if we put the link in the chat, people will want to jump in.
So
I don't want to go the rest of the way by myself, but
I'm thinking about it. But we talked about superstitions earlier.
That's a sin.
Come on, Nate.
Are you a little behind me?
I think I'm just too busy yapping.
Oh, okay.
We're to the point in the evening where I'm a little, we're getting tired, so my brain's starting to wander, so I'm not quite as dialed in. You West Coasters have it so nice with this. Oh my God! Like I celebrate when the Cubs have 6:30 starts in April and May, my time.
I think he went. Check down there. Pearson's got to. You got to attack the zone, man. You're up 5 runs.
Exactly.
He's throwing a slider on 3-2.
Yeah, worst case scenario, it's 8-5 if he gets one. Like, go after him. There you go.
Joshua says, how much for a sponsorship? Joshua, my email is kyle@setupman.net.
Ball's rolling.
We can chat. Just
Charles
your
must be on the East Coast. Come on, lock in, man. I know you're up 5, but let's not get ourselves into trouble here, yeah?
No, let's not.
Of course, to this guy, too, and Grichuk on deck. Oh, well, that's...
Oh, jeez. That goes as a multiple free bases, so that's also a sin. So Pearson already has 2 sins and 2 batters.
Yeah, it's I mean, maybe not take him out yet, but maybe have some movement. Because as much as 5 runs feels good, this Diamondbacks team is pesky. I really don't want to push the envelope with that, especially when you're already 0-2 on the season, and everyone on social media is like, "Hey, if we get a split, that's a good series." Well, it's a lot easier to split when you get the first one.
Yes. Well, I mean, so my point today was I feel good about game 2 and game 3 against Merrill Kelly and Brandon Fott. And then if you just win one of game 1 or game 4 with 2 guys that have been historically pretty good against the Cubs, you know, Eduardo Rodriguez has 1 start against them, but he looked good. I think, you know, that's how you get 3 of 4. You got to win game 2 and game 3.
Yeah, I don't really know what to expect out of Tyone tomorrow. So that one, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of, I'm lukewarm on that one.
Yep.
I weirdly feel good about Sunday. I don't know why. I don't know that Shota will show up. He'll be Shota. He rarely.
That's Saturday.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting to lose it over here.
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy. He doesn't have it.
No, he does not.
So Nate Pearson last year, by the way, 59th percentile in walks, 7.4% walk rate. So I mean, something's just not on right now. Oh goodness.
Yeah, it's time. And unfortunately, your reliever is going to be whoever you bring in for him is going to be put in a horrible situation. Bases loaded, no one out. Go get him, kid. And then he throws a 98-mile-an-hour dot.
Oh! Are you serious?
Ooh. Don't love that.
On 3-0, I would call that egregious, especially after what you did with.
Yeah, no kidding.
Miguel Amaya. God dang it.
Well, I'll tell you what, if this goes awry, I'm hopping off. That's that superstition. We got to change the momentum.
Night, guys, says Joshua, Redneck Outdoorsman. Good night. Set up
Thanks
sim
for
by
joining.
Yes, that's a good call, Josh. Set up sim by That's a good call. Kyle DeVille says, does Tommy Hotovy look like Ryan Theriot? He does.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yep, give it to him. Oh, my Lord. Blue! Holy smokes.
He's got to be joking.
I mean, Merriweather's getting loose. All right.
Listen, just pipe it. If Jake McCarthy beats you, then Jake McCarthy beats you. You can't walk him.
Oh, he followed your advice.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I'm
really quick, for those that aren't watching, it's bases loaded, nobody out, 2-2. Cubs are up 8-3. Walk, hit by pitch, walk.
That's not even close.
Hit him.
Holy smokes.
I mean, even if it's a sac fly, even if it's a ground out and run scores, you just got to get an out right now.
Yeah. This is one of those moments. Just throw it as hard as you can, see what happens, and that's a gift.
Thank you for swinging.
That's a gift. Oof. If he can somehow, some way, strike out McCarthy. Oh, are they challenging something?
What's going on?
Well, apparently nothing, but Flaherty was on the phone. Like they were going to challenge, like maybe he whiffed.
He must have thought it was like a just missed by Miguel, not fouled.
All right, come on, Nate. Oh, that's all right. I'll take it.
That's fine.
Off the bat.
Well, yeah, Jake McCarthy. I just don't assume that ball's going out. So
Yeah.
I felt fine off the bat. But yes, it had the launch angle.
Oh my god. Oh. I picked a bad day to wear the freaking baby blue. I'm sweating through this thing. Man. Woo.
I'll take it, says Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Triple playtime. Ways World, just joining the chat. Have I missed a lot? Yeah, a lot of fun. Cubs are up 8-4. It is bottom of the 6th. Diamondbacks are threatening. Runners on the corners with 1 out.
And some of us are sweating because things a little hairy.
Even if call it, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Be honest, Alex. Even if you left the chat right now, there's no way you're going to bed.
Well, that's also what I'm wrestling with. So, I mean, YOLO? I think I might just YOLO this one. Or I'll just be active in the chat. I haven't decided yet. I probably should, but
Ooh, that was a great 0-2 pitch.
At least that one was competitive. That's my biggest thing with his outing so far is some of these pitches they're not even competitive. But this would be massive if you get Perdomo here. I mean, because again, the lineup turns over and it's scary. Get there. Thank God.
Okay.
Whew. All right.
Yeah, I don't like it. But to get out of this with 2 runs scored is fine.
I would say no. The way he's looked, bases loaded, no one out, only giving up 2 feels kind of like a miracle.
Yeah, well, you got Marte up, so let's not.
You're right. Don't put the horse before the cart, or whatever other Wisconsinites say with the thick accent.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I am surprised they're letting him face Marte. He's at 27 pitches.
That's why I really feel like maybe they were planning on giving him 2 if he was efficient. He hasn't been efficient, but
that was a hanger. I don't like him being in for this at bat right now. These have been high stress pitches.
Yeah. And I mean, setup sins. He did it to himself. Can't be walking, guys.
Yep. Setup sins. Do you have to operate heavy equipment tomorrow? Says Kyle.
I mean, a vehicle, a 23 Toyota Prius. So I mean, not heavy equipment. That's why it's like Fridays are a little more lax where I work, so I might stretch it. Although we are pushing it, at some point it's going to be only 4 hours till I have to get up.
That's up in the bat. That'll do.
That's firewood.
That'll do. Sweet. Thank you for the love, by the way, Frank and Josh, saying get these guys to 70 likes. Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. You know, it's just this was the other thing last year too. There was no such thing as like an easy win, right? You couldn't just like coast to a win. It was like, oh, cool, we're up 8-3, and then we give up 2 runs. Oh my.
Well, and it's all the West Coast teams. San Diego, San Francisco. If I say those names, the first thing that comes to mind is, oh yeah, remember that time they were in San Diego and blew an 8-run lead? Hey, remember that time they played the Giants like a week later and the same thing happened? So yeah, there's definitely some scar tissue there.
Yeah. Could have been a lot worse, says Caleb. 100%.
Yeah, that could have got nasty real fast.
Yeah. Oh man, how you doing over there, Mr. 11-18 at night?
Yeah, I think where are we at? I think I got one more inning in me, and then yeah. But also, I just want to quick shout out the chat because this is like my first real watch along. You guys have been awesome tonight, and this is my first official opening day as a setup man too. So shout out to you, Kyle. Thank you for making that possible. I'm gonna get mushy.
How come
here.
you're not wearing this shirt? What the hell?
Well, I had to show off the new baby blue, but I should have worn. I should have worn it actually, but yeah. But yeah, no, this has
Crap.
been absolutely awesome. So thank you, Kyle. Thank you, chat.
Yeah.
Thank you for the support. The chat. You guys have been awesome, supportive. You've been engaging. Like, yeah. So this is an opening day to remember. And I'm off of the wine now. So cheers with
I'm
the
off
water.
of the line.
I had half a glass and I'm on antibiotics. So.
Back on the wagon.
Yep.
Yes. I echo everything Alex just said. This has been fun. We appreciate you guys. Really off to a hot start in terms of engagement on these lives. Last year, I did a few, and it was not a ton of people and not a ton of engagement. I always felt like I was doing it pretty much by myself. So to have you in the room, to have the chat blowing up, it's been fun.
For sure. And how do Josh in the chat, how do I feel about the New City Connects? Awesome. I liked the Wrigleyville ones. I love these. I pre-ordered the hats from one of the local Wrigley stores. Yeah, I am over the moon with these uniforms.
Big fan. At first, I was like, mainly because of the logo, but I'm good. I like it.
Are you talking the bear with the guitar? Or the
Oh no, this one right here. Yeah, the
Yeah.
font I was iffy about. I like the C. I was iffy about the UBS font.
Yeah.
But I like it. But I love the baby blues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely looks clean. Another jam job by Shaw. He's getting jammed a lot, so I don't know. Do we have to have the conversation about the leg kick? Is it time?
Brian wants to have the conversation.
Well, Brian's been having that conversation since I've known him since November, but yeah, they're definitely coming inside, but he hasn't shown a tendency to struggle with that before, right? Like
I literally don't know. I mean, it's even if like you're a big fan of the prospects, it's just so difficult with the way that the games are broadcasted, the angles of the cameras in the minor leagues. Like it is the minor leagues of production as well. So it's tough to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, I unleashed on the dugout, the little pregame show to this show, my Cam Smith take that I shared with you before our meeting on Wednesday. Like with prospects, you never know. And I mentioned it to you. Like, do you think the Phillies care that they gave up Ben Brown? No, because I'm pretty sure they were in the World Series that year, or it was the year after, or the year before. Do we think that the Yankees care about Kevin Alcantara? No, they got freaking Jason Dominguez and Anthony Volpe. They're good.
Yeah.
So we got the superstar. Everyone wanted the superstar. We got him. And we shouldn't have given up Cam Smith. The Astros were never going to take 25 cents on the dollar. You have to give up something. You can't just give him the corpse of Drew Smiley, who's not even in baseball, and whoever else, a bag of peanuts. Like, it doesn't work that way. You had to give up something. And if we remember, it was they wanted Shaw, they wanted Suzuki, they wanted Smith, and we gave up Smith, and everyone at the time was like, oh, Cam Smith. All right, we keep Shaw. All right. Now here we are.
You don't like that. Diamondbacks get 2 runs and then the shutdown inning. I don't like that.
No.
I don't like that. Brian says he's got a 27-page thesis on leg kicks.
Well, when I sign off in a half inning, maybe I will go to bed if he's doing leg kick talk.
Josh, I am drinking a Michelada, which is a Modelo with mix. Typically, it's the tomato red sauce in there, but this one is a picante, whatever that means. And wanted to have an IPA, but I couldn't find my bottle opener. So there you go. Let's see. We've got from Jimmy. Workman actually deserves to be starting right now. He's done way more than Shaw. That's an interesting take.
I mean,
in spring training, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say at the major league level, no. They've both have the same amount of experience in the big leagues. It's too soon. It's been 2 and whatever, 6.5 innings. Like, it's going to take a minute, and he's adjusted at every level. Same with PCA. PCA came up, struggled right away. all these guys, it takes a minute at every level. If you look at Shaw's numbers, started slow, then once he was there for a couple weeks, it was off to the races. And they're going to give him a leash. He was the plan. That was part of the Bregman thing, right? Like, oh, well, if Bregman's here, then he blocks Shaw. Well, they gave the job to Shaw. No, there was money involved. We're not talking about money. But, I mean, this was part of the deal. He's going to struggle. I do think Workman gets a game this weekend, though. I don't know if it'll be at third.
I want to see a pinch hit. I want to see if Matt Shaw has a rough defensive game. Workman come in, get a start, or come in the 7th inning as a defensive replacement. Kyle says that's the most California drink ever. Don't knock it till you try it. That's all I gotta say. It's bomb. Any word on Casey? The last we saw, Alex, was our setup man, crew member Rich, sent us a video of Casey doing some live ABs. So I think he's doing just fine. I think when the AAA season does officially start, that he should be getting game action. That would be my understanding.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything otherwise. So as long as he's moving it active, unless he's on the slow Nico plan. Oh, we got Thielbar in for the first time or second time. He pitched in Japan, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, and he looked really good in Japan.
Yeah.
Hey, here's that game we were talking about.
Oh, yeah, there he is. It's so crazy. He's been he's still in baseball, but he's been not a player for so long that even seeing that's like, oh, yeah.
So here's the weakness right here, right? I mean, Caleb Thielbar is your specialty lefty, and he's got to face Carroll, Gurriel, and Naylor. I mean, if any of those lefties reach, then you're in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying I miss Mark Leiter Jr., but to have that weapon, a right-handed weapon that could just kind of be that versatile, is a luxury. But they needed more left-handed options. They didn't give it to themselves, and now here we are.
Now it's 3-1 to Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, not a guy you want to lead off walk.
I mean, I just want Luke Little to be healthy and throwing strikes and pumping 98, 99 from the left side. Oh, thank you for swinging. My
absolutely.
Goodness.
That was a gift.
Frank flexing over here. I brew my own IPA. Give you my address. Send some over.
Come on, Pete.
Hang up.
Oh. Nice swing. You out.
See, but that's the thing, man. It's not an uncomfortable at bat. You're a lefty, but you're over the top, which the whole point of having a lefty specialist is that you throw from the side. So when's the last time the Cubs actually had a lefty specialist? I'm trying to think. I mean, Luke Little, you could assume it's that, but he was a rookie last year, so they're not going to put him in those major pressure positions. So
I think it was maybe the Truman administration. I'm trying to think of dominant Cubs lefties. Travis Wood comes to mind. Mike Montgomery comes to mind.
But a lefty specialist makes you feel uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Travis Wood, even though he was effective, was not an uncomfortable at bat. So okay, let's go back to 2023. 2023 Cubs.
Someone in the chat said Brandon Hughes for that one time. Yeah. He had 2 months where it was cool.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, but still, that's an I guess situation.
Yeah, they haven't had an Andrew Miller lockdown. Don't even tell me. Oh, all right. Okay.
That was 101 off the bat. I thought he got jammed. I thought that was a routine fly ball.
So did I. I would have never have guessed 101. I thought that was hit straight up into the sky. And I saw Hap go back. I'm like, you're kidding me. This one's going to squeak out?
Yeah. Woo! My gosh. That was interesting. All right. 2023, you had Brandon Hughes and Anthony Kay from the left side.
Oh, Anthony Kay. I remember that little experiment.
Yeah, that's it.
And then Leiter was last year, and I think Leiter even the end of 23 was their left-handed guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, see, this is perfect though. I mean, 2 outs, nobody on. Josh Naylor and lefty on lefty. Like now it works. But those were 2 hard hit balls.
Yeah,
Cubs get lucky.
well, that's nice.
That curveball is dirty. He just has to be ahead.
Well,
at least so far it seems that way.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And I mean, the Cubs have a lot of relievers like that. If it's 1-1 and then 1-2, it's that 1-1 pitch. Oh lordy. Oh no. Okay, we're good. The way Naylor posed, I'm like, you got
Yeah. I was with you. Well, there was a guy named Steven Brault on the Cubs in 2022. Any relation?
No, I asked around. No,
I asked around.
I
I've been down
asked
that
my friend,
route.
I'm like, hey, and then the Cubs signed him because he was a Pittsburgh. I'm like, hey, there's this Brault guy pitching. He was a starter. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I asked around. Yeah, no. Really weird.
Daniel Norris was on the 2022 Cubs. That might be a lefty specialist.
That's a name.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no lefty specialist in 22. I'm just gonna go down this route until I find someone. Can anyone else think of someone? Brandon Hughes is the best guess.
I mean, we could do King of the Mountain here. If we put Brandon Hughes at the top of the mountain, anyone got anything better?
I mean, I'm thinking it's Aroldis Chapman, and that's your closer, so it's not really a lefty specialist. You know?
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, yes, he would be our best lefty we've had probably this century, but
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know that I would count him. Sean Marshall, when he was a reliever before he went starter.
And that's a long time ago.
That's a really long time ago.
Man, remember Rowan Wick?
Oh, yeah. That guy I thought was going to be our closer for years.
So Brad Wick, however you say his name, he looked like he would be a lefty specialist, but then he got injured.
Yeah, that didn't really work
bad. No one in 21, at least not that jumps off the page.
No, and that was, I mean, who could forget the summer of Schwindel? That team was not trying to partake in regular season baseball.
That was an amazing slash line from a guy that when we got him, everyone was like, who?
Yeah. He was Colbert made fun of him on his late show.
Did he?
And really? I remember it was they were getting killed by the Yankees and he came in and pitched. And obviously he's got a funny name. Schwindel's a funny name. And he gave up that homer. And he threw the softest pitch in Major League history, like 20 miles an hour or whatever. And I remember that was a whole thing because Schwindel went back at Colbert on Twitter, back when it was Twitter.
Yeah.
About, oh, that's not fair. Blah, blah. You try it. It's like, all right, guy, just settle down.
I found the name. I'm gonna give you a hint.
Oh, I have to guess. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I missed him. He would have been there in 21.
21.
Pretty sure he was. I think he was who we got for Schwindel.
Oh hell, I don't even remember. I thought Schwindel was DFA'd. I don't even remember trading him.
Maybe Schwindel, but he came from the A's. The Cubs traded him to the A's.
I can't think of the name, but
friend of Avia shirts.
Chafin. Andrew Chafin.
I think that's your most recent lefty specialist.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. And that was 21.
Oof. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Listen, though, but Tyler Zombro says that he thinks that when I asked him who is the newest addition to the Cubs that will make the biggest impact in 2025 as a pitcher, he said Caleb Thielbar.
I mean, he's 2 for 2. I mean, it wasn't super pretty, but I mean, he 3 up, 3 down. I mean, sure, we don't really have any other options. So,
I mean, not pretty is a great way to put that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be pretty if you're getting results, but yeah. Oh, Justin, thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, Big Dog's here.
Big Dog in the chat. The Sheriff. That's one of my favorite games to play. If someone just says a name and just say the nickname or whatever.
Is this the same Josh that said he was going to bed like 3 innings ago, or is this a different Josh?
And I might be following in his wake. Because Yeah, we're pushing midnight over here. So, well, we're already here. The pitching change. We'll stay through the Cubs bat, and then I'll take off. But I said that 45 minutes ago too. So what do I know?
You did. Well, just for the record, everyone before we went live, Alex goes, I think 10:30 feels good. I'm gonna probably be out of here by 10:30.
Who was I kidding? It's opening day, man. I said it like 6 times now. I've been so amped up all day that baseball was back. I have 3 TVs or 3 screens in my living room. I had them all with baseball stuff. I was just so ready. And then we're here, and then the game's been fun, and talking with all of you has been fun. So yeah, I've top 8. So whatever. Just hopefully as long as I don't get in trouble tomorrow, we'll be fine.
And yes, Josh admits he is that Josh. Whoa. God, like
Right?
that's the thing. Seiya just taking pitches right down the middle on an 0-1 fastball. Like you should already be in swing mode and you're taking that pitch.
I both love, I'm so torn on his at bats. I both love his approach, like super patient, wait for your stuff, but then he's like overly patient. It's like
way too patient. Way too patient.
I mean, it's great that you're patient. You're not just swinging out of your beehole all the time. That's great. But also, like, these guys are serving you meatballs. You're like, I'll take that one. Like,
do you mean meme? Share your favorite meme with us. I'm guessing meme.
Either meme or short for memory, maybe. And that's just a swinging a garden hose. Oof.
Not Kyle is Alex, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, not Kyle. Favorite.
Wait.
I'm gonna. Me.
There's his name for you.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go with memory because I don't know if you mean memory or meme. I don't know many memes. Memorabilia. Oh, all right.
Oh.
So in my not that anyone needs to know this, I just finished my basement. And it flooded yesterday. We're dealing with that. It's fine. Oh, yeah. But the things that are on the walls are still in perfect condition. And I think my favorite is my little gift to myself. I bought a John Lester autographed jersey that is now currently framed in my basement with like the World Series patches. There's a base hit by Bush. Yeah, that's my favorite. I got a couple things in here too. I got a Ron Santo autograph picture there. I've told my Ron Santo story before. I don't know if I've told it on air, but he's one of my favorites. I met that dude at an autograph signing, and I was devastated to hear the day that he passed away. So those two are probably my favorite things I got. I mean, all of it. It's like choosing kids. Kyle, you got memorabilia. I don't know if I've ever talked to you about your memorabilia collection.
I got a lot of stuff. I got a Ron Santo story. Did I tell you my Ron Santo story?
I think maybe off air at some point.
Did I met him and he dropped Tabasco?
Oh, maybe I didn't hear that story.
Oh, yeah. I met him when I was working with the Padres, and he got introduced to me, and he was in his like older years. And so the guy who tapped on his shoulder, he like Ron Santo kind of like jumped, and he had Tabasco right next to his hand, and he hit it and it fell on the ground and it shattered. And the guy who was introducing me to him acted like it didn't even happen. And he's like, "Oh, I want to introduce you to my buddy Kyle here." And I was like, so we're gonna clean this up.
Yeah, I wasn't even just talking to those legends. I have that same reaction. That's why, like, I see you're like, oh yeah, I interviewed Matt Shaw the other day. Hey, I interviewed Porter Hodge the other day. It's like I could never, man. I don't know if y'all can.
They're humans.
I know, but it's like my whole life. It's like I have been idolizing this team. It's the team I bleed as much as I have Packer memorabilia and Miami Heat memorabilia. This is my team. This is the sport I care most about. So like, hey, talking to Porter Hodge, it's like, you did? That's amazing.
You're what, 28?
29, going to be 30 in 2 months.
I think age had something to do with it too. Like, I would say right around mid 30s, I just like kind of realized like, oh, I'm like older than all the guys on the team.
So, yeah, I feel that way too because I had ordered a Pete Crow Armstrong jersey, and I'm like, this dude is like almost half my age.
Yeah.
Like, he's like 10 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And I bought his jersey. That feels a little weird, but whatever. Oh, safe. Oof.
Oh, let's see that on instant replay.
That's close enough where you got to at least take a phone call. No,
Come on,
I
you got
guess
15
not.
seconds. All right.
All right. Well, I think this is where I bid Setup Nation
Well,
adieu.
you asked me a question. I was going to tell you.
Oh yeah,
Mickey
got-
Mantle game used jersey.
yo.
Yeah, that's my number one.
Yeah, that's if we're playing King of the Mountain, I think you win. That's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, that one's fun. Barry Bonds autograph baseball, Tony Gwynn autograph baseball, Anthony Rizzo with it saying
Oh, that's money.
it says 2016 World Series.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I love the case too.
Yeah. Who else? I got Pat Hughes, but he signs for everyone at what's it called?
CubsCon?
Oh, this one's cool. I was at the game that Mason Miller debuted against the Cubs, and I went and bought a Nico Horner ball from that game. It was a base hit against the first guy who came in after Mason Miller. And then when I met Nico last May, I had him sign it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's a cool one. Okay. Go to bed.
Setup Nation, it was a pleasure. Look forward to more of these. Kyle, obviously, pleasure doing this with you, good sir. And I guess, Brian, if you want to come in and give your 20-page essay review on Matt Shaw's leg kick, feel free. But I am out. Thank you again. This was fun. And hopefully next time I see you or talk to you tomorrow morning, we can sing the song and, go on with our lives. So
let's do it. Let's do it.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alex. This was a blast, man. This was a blast.
Wish me luck tomorrow.
Good luck, dude. I'll be texting you as soon as I wake up.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll see you, man. All right. Well, we got an open box there. So I put the StreamYard link in there. That means any of you can join me. If anyone wants to join, just click on that link, join in the room, or else I'm going to be empty box right there the rest of the game. All right, this is interesting with Porter Hodge coming in because he has not looked that sharp this spring. But the velo is where I'm looking at. Does Ricketts still have the World Series Rizzo ball? I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, man. Also, guys, I want to do a breakdown. I don't know if you guys have seen my breakdowns, but I try to find specific parts of a game to break down. There we go. Nice. Anything from this game that you want me to break down tomorrow when I do that breakdown? Trying to think. The 2-out hitting, I think that actually might be it. I might do a breakdown on 2-out hitting from the Cubs. Working counts. Wait until they get the pitch that they need. That might be it. What do you guys think? Are you cool with that? If I did a breakdown of, assuming the Cubs hold on and keep this win, how the Cubs scored 8 runs with 2 outs, a breakdown. And really going into each at bat. 1-2 from Hodge, a little high. No one else wants to join me, huh? Yeah, I'm cool with that, says Josh. Cool. Sounds good, Josh. The link is in the comments if anyone wants to jump on. Actually hitting the ball hard, says Charles. Yes. I'm cool, says Chuck. Sounds good, Matthew. All right. I'll roll with it. Come on. This is going to be interesting, guys. This is the nerves that everyone has been having in spring training. Is it lockdown 8th and 9th inning? Hodge and Presley. I mean, Moreno's good. They do have a deep lineup, man. Oh boy, says Gary. Bottom lineup has been a spark plug. All right. Hodge last year, by the way, I just need to look this up because I didn't. Porter Hodge. I felt like he was 96 to 98 last year. He was 95.5 was the average velo last year. Oh. Oh, gosh, guys. Josh, if you're on your computer, it's got to be on Google Chrome. If you're on your phone, it's on Safari. Stressley says Matthew. Hodge is scaring me, says Matt. Yes. I'm not going to survive a season of this either, Kyle. More California beers for me. Nice. That was dirty. That'll play. Oh. Suarez just hit a home run foul on a hanging slider. None of our relievers are consistently good 2 years in a row. And Charles, like, that's the thing too, is not many relievers these days are good consistently 2 years in a row. It's kind of wild when you look at it. Like, it's such a volatile position. Come on, get the strikeout. Get the strikeout. God. And then the freaking fans that don't know anything about baseball and spent $5,000 behind home plate are like, stop throwing at our guy. He's not throwing at your guy, dude. It's the freaking 8th inning, and we've got a 3-run lead. Yes. Matthew Way won a Luke Little ball from me. Come on. Just get the out here. Yes. So you can tell he's more comfortable with the slider right now than he is with the fastball. He had 3 strikes in that at bat with the slider. He didn't have a single strike with the fastball. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah. Nice. See, okay, so Matt, my thing is here, he's thrown up and in on the fastball to righties. Maybe he can recalibrate with a lefty here because he knows if he misses up and away, it's not going to hit him. So let's see if he throws a fastball. Yeah, it's still up and away. And again, that's my concern. That was 93. That's what Porter Hodge was doing this spring training. That's what he did in the exhibition game. That's what he did in the Dodger game. He came back and he was throwing 95, 96 in his last spring training game, but 93 is not going to cut it for him. That's a strike. You guys never saw it. Pavin Smith paid off his parents' house and all their debt once he got like his first signing or whatever big check from the majors. I thought that was a very cool thing. Ah. Amaya, by the way, is in the 98th percentile for blocking. Everything else he's not very good at as a catcher, but he's a good blocker. That just tells you how wild Hodge is right now. That's a splitter. It'll be interesting to see Hodge throw more splitters this year to lefties. Yes. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. No, we did not celebrate the Brewers loss yet. We'll do a scoreboard check. Nice. We did a score. We'll do a scoreboard check in between innings here. Oh, that's huge. I mean, my goodness, he's living on the edge, but 2 strikeouts. Yes, thank you. Was that a leadoff? No, it wasn't a leadoff walk. It was a leadoff hit. I'm still at Diamondbacks 5, Cubs 3. Thank you for Josh for that. I'm still at Diamondbacks 5, Cubs 3. For those of you that joined late, setup sins are a new thing that we're doing, counting mistakes basically. We're going to be doing it all season long. Setup sins. Just to give you an idea of what they are right now. Cubs 5th inning leadoff hit by pitch to Carroll, 6th inning leadoff walk by Pearson, 6th inning multiple free passes by Pearson. So that's the 3 that the Cubs have. Foul ball. All right, Hodge is 1 strike away from getting out of this thing. D-backs, 1st inning, throwing air by Suarez, 2-out walk to Bush. Gallen, 2 walks in 1 inning in the 2nd inning. 5th inning, Perdomo throws to the wrong base, turns into 3 runs. 5th inning, 2-out walk to Happ. So that's 5-3 is what I've got. Our setup man crew member, Arthur, is actually taking the real score of that. So he'll have that to me after the game, and we'll be posting that. I swear to believe so, yes. Did you count the one in the 6th inning where the Cubs walked, the bases loaded? Yes, that was. That was the multiple free passes, Josh. So, yes, we counted that one. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and share the screen, and we'll do a scoreboard check from today. Oh, share screen, MLB scores. Here we go. All right, across the league, yes, the Brewers did lose. Let me zoom in for you guys here. Brewers lost 4-2. Freddie Peralta got the loss. Orioles apparently hit 7 home runs and won 12-2 against the Blue Jays. The Red Sox won 5-2 against the Rangers. Phillies 7-3 over the Nationals. Guardians 7-4 over the Royals. It's going to be interesting to see if the Guardians can repeat the success they had last year. And by the way, that was extra innings. Mets and Juan Soto ended the game with a strikeout in his Mets debut. Lost 3-1 against Houston. Cam Smith got his first career hit on a first pitch he ever saw in the major leagues. Congratulations to Cam Smith. A little roller to the right side, gets through. Giants came back against the Reds. You love to see it. Reds apparently are supposed to be good this year. Well, we'll see. We'll see. They blew a 3-2 lead in the 9th inning, and they lose 6-4 after giving 4 runs up in the 9th. Braves and Padres. Padres won 7-4. Gotta imagine those 2 teams are gonna be really good this year. How about the White Sox? They won 8-1, guys, against the Angels. Mike Trout hitting the hand. First at bat of the season. Dude just knows how to get injured. I don't know if he's injured, but you get flashbacks. Miami Marlins have the first walk-off of the year, 5-4 against the Pirates. The Pirates were up 4-1 in that one and lost 5-4. Cardinals beat the Twins 5-3. Hate to see it. And Tigers just barely lose to the Dodgers. Dodgers win 5-4. They're still on pace for their 162-0 season. And the Mariners beat the A's 4-2. All right. There's your scoreboard. And we're back at the action. Nico Horner starting off. Hodge settled in nicely. Yes, he did. Few of Hodge's fastballs were touching 96, says Justin. Wasn't he topping 98 last year? Yeah, Justin, I don't know if you jumped out for a second. We were talking about that. He was 96, 98. Average last year was 95.5, but he was always flirting with 97, 98. So that's the concern that I have for him right now. But he was able to battle through it. That's a really big deal. Like, let's not glare over that for even a second. He had to battle through that inning, and he struck out 2, didn't walk a guy. It's pretty good. He didn't have his stuff. Ooh, Nico with a weird swing. PCA did have a steal, absolutely. Matt says White Sox are bad, but the Angels are just worse. Nicky Lopez pitched for the Angels today. I didn't even know that Nicky Lopez made their opening day roster. Geez, Sean. It's 1 a.m. over there. You are the man. Setup man, crew member, Sean. Sean, you want to jump on? I've been doing roll call, asking anyone if they want to jump on. No one's jumped on. If you want to, let me know. I'll put the link back in the chat. Alex couldn't handle it. Has to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Just couldn't do it. White Sox are on a roll, said Frank. 3-2 to Nico. That's outside. Good job. Love to see that. Nico Horner, first game back, on base 3 times, 2 hits, a 2-out ribby. Yeah, still second base now. You guys do a hit and run here? Or do you try to steal and then hope that PCA drives them in? I would love to see us get more runs. See, that's okay. I love that PCA has power. I love that he's aggressive and trying to jump on the first pitch. But like when Nico gets on and you both have speed, like I want to see us work the count and try to get Nico over to second base on a steal so that he can move him over to third or drive him in. I don't like the first pitch hacking when Nico gets on, and especially via a walk. I just don't like that. It's not a sin. I just don't like it. Looks like Sean's going to join us. Sean. It is in the comments, brother. Frank, you agree? Daniel says definitely could use a game of Screw the Closer here. Yeah, I mean, Matthew, that's exactly it. That's why he can't lead off right now. I mean, I know that the leadoff hitter is not the prototypical guy anymore where it's like speed, but it's still on base and it's still seeing a lot of pitches. That's why Ian Happ is the only guy that makes sense to lead off right now. Oh, Matt Shaw with a liner down the right field line. Foul, though. Matt Shaw still doesn't look comfortable with his bats have been solid still. I will give him that. He's worked the count. Like, I could see Matt Shaw eventually being a leadoff hitter. That I could see. Get through. Yes. Oh, wow. What a now safe again. I mean, you got to give him I think you got to give him a hit there. I know he went to first, but like, let's look at the replay. Let's look at the replay. Yeah, I mean, he steals a double there. I think that's going to go as a hit. I'm going to turn up JD and Boog. They gave him a hit. Yeah, that's a hit. That feels like a hit. His first 2 major league hits are questionable, but that one felt like a hit to me because he literally stole a double away from him. And then it's a tough throw. Even if he threw to first, you don't even know if he was going to get him. Sean, I sent the link a long time ago, brother. Are you coming on or not? You just all talk? 94 off the bat is all that was? So, Charles, that's not even considered. Oh, come on. Josh. Yeah. Woo! I didn't think Shaw was going to score on that. Let's go. 10, a 10 spot. 10. We've got to screw the closer game. Screw the closer. They probably still put Presley in. That was 105.8 off the bat, boys. Miguel Amaya. 2 for 5 with 5 ribbies from the 9 hole. Guys, we got 5 ribbies from the 9 hole. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Shaw does have some wheels. You're right, Daniel. Oh, there we go. Okay, here he is. Here he is.
And Mike's settings and everything, and hating on my phone, microphone usage.
Turn your phone sideways so we fill you up here. Are you? I think you're in rough Wi-Fi.
How's that? Much better.
Yeah, there we go.
Are you overhearing my broadcast right now?
No, you're good, dude. It's 1 a.m. over there.
Good,
You're
dude.
crazy.
No, I'm not crazy, dude. Like this is what I do. This is what I'm gonna be doing for like the next week and a half. Like honestly, I just got done with my wife and downstairs watching it, and she's like, "Yeah, it's like 12:40. I'll finish through the inning stretch." We were just talking, all that fun stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, what'd you say?" I just saw a nice little drop center field fly ball. she just gave up on me though.
She gave up on you. You're cutting in and out a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're hearing me okay, or you're a little wonky on your Wi-Fi. Yes, Charles says watching the Cubs is worth staying up till 1 a.m. Yes, it's watching the Cubs win is worth staying up till 1 a.m. is what he says.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Good. I am not going to be asking T-Mobile to be like a sponsor for anything anytime soon. I do not like their internet over here in North Carolina.
For those of you that don't know, this is Sean Hendrickson. He is a part of the Setup Man crew.
So, guys,
have you been watching the whole game?
I'm not going to. Yes. Yeah. Well, I had to play catch up at like 10:30. We started at 10:10 my time. So I started at 10:30 and I got to play, quick, speed through the in-between pitches and not listen to JD and Boog as much, which means I didn't feel like I missed much anyways. So,
You know what's crazy, dude? That was our first 2 runs without 2 outs.
Really?
Yeah. The first 8 runs were with 2 outs.
I didn't realize that. That's actually nuts. So I've got Kyle Tucker for a home run here. I would really like a home run ball right now.
I would too. I thought he was going back to back with Ian whenever that happened.
Yeah, so I put a poll out there for the X World, who was going to get the cut for Cubs' first home run, and it was a 33% split between Tucker, Bush, and Suzuki, and nobody commented Ian Happ at all. So kudos to Ian Happ for being the unsung hero there.
And we were talking about, I don't know the numbers, but he has been the first home run many times.
Yep.
We named 2018, we named 2023, but we couldn't name any more, but I know there's been more.
What, leadoff home runs in a game?
No, first home run for the Cubs.
For him. Let's see. Oh, swing and a miss.
Oh, you're a few seconds behind.
Behind now.
Do you think they still put Presley in here?
Without being safe, I'd say no. I hope they don't.
I think they will. I think they'll still put him in. The reason being is he's probably already warmed up, and Council probably just wants to get him some work, and he probably wants to see how he looks, because the last one was not a good outing.
I just think if you're going to need him for like another game, like you got a 4-game series against these guys, and it's
Yeah.
a series that I think you want to win. Like I just don't know. Like I'd rather I don't know. Might be a good chance to. Brian asked if we were going to count Marquisons as well.
We
Sent me
should.
a
No,
private
that'll
message.
be the drinking game. That'll be the drinking game.
Oh gosh.
Sean can do Gatorade.
Yeah, I'll do
Daniel
Gatorade.
said that the marquee broadcast did talk about this last time or earlier in the game, and he also did it in 2020. So that was the other year.
I'll say I'm pretty confident he's the one of the 2 Cubs that we asked the trivia last week on the Japan opener. He's one of the only 2 Cubs to like have like a first pitch leadoff home run in a season for the Cubs. First at bat home run. Yeah.
So Ian Happ made his debut in 2017, but he was called up in the middle of that season, so he didn't do it that year. So in terms of years that he could qualify, 2018 to 2025, that's 8 seasons. He's been in half of his MLB full seasons, he's been the first home run on the Cubs. That's crazy. Yeah, here's Presley.
Yeah, there he is.
I am in sync with Greg Counsell, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, if he did all that work to warm up and we scored the run late, I guess it makes sense. Why throw another guy up there? My mind just going like, we got 4 games with these guys. Like, I mean, I guess it's where you lean on who's the other guy? Brazier's down. Who's the other guy that we got?
Merriweather is still
Merriweather pitched tonight.
Eli Morgan hasn't pitched.
Yeah, so Morgan could come in sometime tomorrow. Again, unless they just go straight into giving these guys back-to-back games right away. I can't
Keller
imagine I
was
see
also
Nate
available.
Pearson. Who?
Keller.
Yeah, I wonder if that would be the thing. Like you give him a 2-inning closing situation tomorrow if it comes up.
I don't think they would put Keller in that situation.
Really?
No. And I don't think that we're gonna baby these guys so much that they can't go back-to-back days.
Well, you don't throw Nate Pearson out there tomorrow.
No.
Maybe Merriweather's good because he just cleaned up an inning. Who pitched the 7th?
No. Oh, he did?
Didn't he? No, Pearson finished it. Never mind. I'm sorry.
No. Merriweather didn't pitch.
Merriweather was warming up when Pearson was
well,
struggling in the 6th.
Yeah. As long as this is a quick inning for Presley, he's available tomorrow.
Yeah. Did they give him a hit for that? I'd imagine they did, right? That double that Maya hit that scored 2 runs.
Did they give Amaya a hit?
Yeah, they make that a hit? Was that an error because it was basically in the glove and it popped out?
Oh, that one. I thought you meant this last inning. I was like,
No. Sorry.
That was a hit. Yeah.
No, the one where we scored 2 or 3 runs off of.
Yeah, that was a hit.
I thought it was.
Yep, Stressley.
Good gap, Ketel Marte.
Oh, you're way behind.
Man, what in the world?
Corbin
Must be
Carroll.
this East Coast thing.
Yeah, Corbin Carroll just hit a double at 2nd and 3rd.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why am I so behind right now? My fantasy team's doing good though.
What are you watching on?
MLB at bat.
Just try refreshing it.
I just did. I just backed out to jump back in and see what happens.
Yeah, Josh says pitching changed Ryan Stressley in. We're already calling him that, and this is literally the 2nd time we've seen him pitch. Okay, that's fine. All right. Ground out to Swanson. Run scores 10-6. DFA this guy already, says Charles.
Man, don't do that yet. Not yet. Maybe he pitches good in cold weather, guys.
All right, here we
All
go.
right, you got Naylor coming up. You got Naylor up.
Yeah, Naylor's up right now. Is that where
All
you're up?
right. Yep.
Perfect.
I'll tell you when he throws. Set, shakes, looks back, throw.
You're about 5 seconds behind me.
Oh my gosh, bro. I can't win.
Frank says beginning of the season is one of the toughest in baseball. The Cubs need to take as many as they can, 100%. I heard something the other day from Brett Taylor, and I don't know if he meant this, but he said if the Cubs win 10 games in April, that would be realistic. I'm like, dude, that makes the Cubs like 10-20.
Yeah,
Like
like wouldn't that?
that's not good.
Let's see. They only won 10 games in April. And
It's 30 games. By the end of April, they've played 30 games. So it's not good.
Sheesh.
There we go. There's your game. All right, Sean. We are going to do a little something here.
Oh, snap.
Baseball season's underway. Well, you better get ready for a brand new day. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. They're singing, go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today.
Cubs get
Let's
the
go.
first win of the season. Final box score is 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the Cubs. Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. And I've got a total of 5 setup sins for the Diamondbacks and 3 setup sins for the Cubs. So far on the season, the team that makes the most mistakes, which we are calling setup sins, loses the game. Love to see it. Some highlights from the box score as well. Ian Happ, 2 for 5 with 3 ribbies and a home run. Miguel Amaya, 2 for 5 with 5 ribbies and 2 big doubles, including a bases clearing double in the 5th inning. You got Nico Horner with 2 hits. You got Michael Busch with 2 hits. You got Kyle Tucker with a hit, Seiya Suzuki with a hit, and Pete Crow Armstrong and Matt Shaw with a hit. The only guy not to get a hit in this game was Dansby Swanson, who ironically was drafted by the Diamondbacks, number 1 overall. So he must have been nervous. That's all we're chalking it up to. Sean, I know you only joined us for the last inning and a half here, but what did you take away from this game, brother?
I think it was really nice to see good pitch selection, patience at the plate from all of our hitters. I mean, did anybody expect after the atrocious at-bats in Japan that Shaw and PCA had to come out and both start off with walks in their first ABs against a really good pitcher in Zach Gallen?
That is
So
a good point.
to me, like, it was really nice to see, like, hey, I know there's probably still shaking some rust off, maybe some jet lag you're still shaking out, maybe a little bit, but it was just nice to see that they had a certain game plan going at Zach Gallen, let him throw strikes, make him throw pitches, and working counts, and they did that very well. So it's good to see a good all-around effort. Dansby maybe just looked a little behind on the really high fastballs. He likes fastballs, and so I can't blame him for wanting to swing at those things, especially against a guy like Ryan Nelson. So all that to say, Justin Steele threw some meat pitches in there, which really caused a lot of damage, a lot of hard hit exit velocity from what I can see.
Yeah.
I think just he'll crisp up, man. I think it's just the first game. Again, fun fact that they gave us earlier, he's the only one of the few pitchers since like 1954 to like start 2 of the first 3 games in a season.
It's crazy.
Albeit it was a week ago,
Yeah.
but
well, hey, my takeaways, and that's a great point, by the way, on PCA and Matt Shaw. I really like that. My big takeaway is 8 of the 10 runs, including the first 8 runs, were with 2 outs and 6 walks. Working 6 walks. We screamed at the Cubs in the Japan series for walking too many batters. They walked 15 in 2 games to be on the other side of that where they have 12 hits and 6 walks. A lot of base path action, a lot of pressure on the pitcher, and that's the kind of stuff you'd like to see. Man, I'm excited. Cubs need to get 3 out of 4 in this series now. It's a must to me. And you go over to Sacramento and you're 3-3. Feels good. Anything else, Sean?
Nah, I think there's a real possibility they could come out of this series with a even 500 opportunity. Start going to Sacramento being 500. I think it's a real possibility. Let them capitalize on Merrill Kelly. Hopefully Kelly's not like in midseason form tomorrow. And then Eduardo Rodriguez is another guy who's coming off of like a lot of Tommy John stuff. I think we have a real shot this series to kind of even up our record and take a series win. We just keep the same approach. Honestly, keep doing what we're doing, and let's not hope Nate Pearson loads the bases too many times like he does in one inning when he comes into play.
Guys that watched the entire game with us, and even if you couldn't watch the entire game with us, thank you so much for jumping in. The chat was a lot of fun tonight. Go Cubs, go! First win of the season, first of many. Let's get to 90. We'll see you guys.